Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out. The prophesy the downfall of the sinful kingdom of America, also known as Babylon in the scriptures. Almost before we get started, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son of their proper two names in the Hebrew tongue.
Ka,
Halayim,
La,
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha,
Rakah,
Kodash,
Ma'amah. All right, and we also want to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to our elders as well down here in the Lions Den of Vestarala Camp, Area 1. Salutations to all the occupying four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity. Today we got a lesson, Lord, when it's edifying to the. Today we have a lesson, hopefully it's edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and all the men and women that's listening as well, man, that believe in sincerity too as well. So like got a tongue twist.
All right, yeah, man. This is a quick impromptu lesson. You know what I mean? An unplanned lesson. But we're gonna start off. The topic today is based around this whole Amazon protest that's going on right now. They were saying that they only getting paid from like, what's that, from $15 to $17 an hour, and that doesn't take care of anything in New York. They can't pay any bills, can't pay any car notes with the taxes, the tax level, and the price of living in New York. And most of the staff is right. I don't know if they're still on strike, but I think they're on strike. You know, and to me, that's a sign of what's to come. And the only reason they're blaming Amazon because they know they can't blame the government. Because there's nobody there. They know they're going to scream out to a corporation where nobody's going to answer. But with Jeff Bezos, they got a target. They can point, Jeff Bezos, he don't want to pay us. He's a billionaire. He's this, he's that. See, with the government is an ever-changing face that they put in front of you. So you never know who to point at. All right, they give you sides, but they never give you a direct target. But we're going to go through some scriptures with that in mind because that's a sign of the times to come. We're in the time of an economic collapse. And that's what's applying the pressure from above, pressure below. That's what's applying the pressure to these people because they can't pay their bills. That's the point. They'll say $15, $17 is not enough, meaning if you're going to raise the interest rates and you're going to raise the price of rent, and bills and grocery at the store, prices at the shelves, then you should raise also the people's pay. And that's what they're not doing. They're not increasing the pay. You know, and they're actually using AI technology to take their place. You know, they're using AI technology to tell them where the routes are going. You see that? So they're starting to wean in and weave in that AI technology onto the scene, man, into the work field.
Wean off humanity.
And X out.
Yeah, X out, yeah.
Slowly push out humans, employees over here in America. All right, causing them to be what? In an oppressive state to where they're going to move in haste, they're going to panic, and then that's when they're going to get hit with what? Revelation 13. They're going to move in haste. And now today, in America, what's known as the new slave is the poor person. So that goes perfect with Revelation 13.
I actually work for a company that's contracted through Amazon, but we don't work for Amazon. And I have the liberty of being inside of an Amazon facility, and they have a whole floor that has nothing that's ran but nothing by robots. All you see is like they got the things that come up under the pallets, lift the pallets up, take it to the next destination. Wrap it. There's a whole section of the warehouse, right, that's done, that's operated strictly by robots.
Yep. All right, so let's get this scripture real quick. Yep.
Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes 13, chapter 13, verse 3. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal.
Right, so the rich man has done wrong. Why? Because they know they believe they're not going to fall. They got friends to help them. They got friends in high places in the government. They got friends amongst the banking. All right. So they don't feel, they got investors. So the rich man, what did it say again?
The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal.
Right, they're threatening to fire you.
Yeah.
They're threatening to fire you, threatening to replace you. You know? All right? So the rich man has done wrong. And yet he threatening with all, especially these damn rich men. All right? Meaning they have no damn conscience, man. All right? They have no empathy of what they're doing to people.
Empathy, sympathy.
No sympathy either. And that's one of the main qualities they tell you to have when you go into these corporations is empathy. But they don't have it themselves. So who are running these corporations? A bunch of hypocrites, a bunch of devils. Jeff Bezos, a billionaire. You know, go ahead, brother. He's not paying his employees a dime, man. $15 to $17 an hour. That's what they pay down here. Right?
Yeah. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
See, the poor is wrong, and he got to kiss their ass. And he the one that's wrong. All right? So that's what it's set up for. They want you to be in a position where you got to kiss their ass, man. To make it to the top, to sell your soul. That's what it's about. It's a fight for your soul, a fight for your morale, to destroy your morale, and to have you lose your dignity. You know?
Keep going.
Yep.
If thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Right. You see that? So if you be for the rich man's profit, if they can use you, you know, right now it's not beneficial to have a lot of employees because of the interest rates, because of the insurance. Yo, this is funny, man. All right, because of the insurance. All right. So they go ahead.
At my job, we have a set schedule, but it doesn't operate off a schedule. It operates off of the flow of business. So if there's a rush of business, there's gonna be a lot of employees there. But if there's not a lot of tickets or orders coming through, they just start cutting people. Go home. They say they try to keep their labor costs down. So they're more worried about making money in their labor costs rather than the actual people who are making them money, who are helping them to make money, their employees.
That's right. You see that? So yeah, man. So they're setting it up for their families. They're setting it up for their corporations to thrive, and not the nuclear family, which is your household. You know, they don't care about the people. So what do they think of the people? That the people are just chattel or chattel slavery, and they can put a tag on you. That's what they want to do. All right, they want to tag you.
If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear, and will not be sorry for it.
Right. So they want your votes. They want your votes. Huh?
Let me say that.
Oh, you're gonna point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want your votes, man. They'll be all friendly when they're trying to get your votes and shit. They want you to let their corporations into your city. You know?
If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee,
right,
and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou?
That's right. That's what they do at these corporations, especially the government. They'll be your friend when they want you to vote for them. Or when they hire you, you get the hiring process, everybody cool. And the next thing you know, you find out about their turnover rate. Like, what the hell is it? What is the turnover rate? Meaning everybody getting fired. Or guaranteed.
Or quitting.
Yeah, or they're gonna pressure you to quit. You know what I mean? And the workload is being controlled by AI technology right now. Basically, putting more and more pressure on the human mind. The human mind has to battle against so much with your phone, with your computer, with all these apps, with all these algorithms. The human mind has to battle against so much. So when you go at these jobs, they're looking at us as nothing now. All right, but what? Now before, what they would do is they would get you on their job, and that was the reason they created something called colleges. They would get you on their job, and then they would have you go to college, and then someday be the manager at the job or move up, at their job, man. But now they don't do that. Right now they got AI technology. They don't need it. They don't need you anymore. And it's all by design, all by plan.
Verse 7. And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
Yep.
And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. After when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
See that? So they're laughing at these damn meeting rooms. You know? In the boardroom.
Go on.
They're laughing in the boardrooms, man. We say laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
You know, they laugh when they sit at home with their families and they see people out there protesting and striking. They like, whatever. Mark it off the insurance, we jack. You know, hire some more people. They look at you like a number, man. When you go to these warehouses, you're just a number. Right? Go ahead. He said he would laugh you to scorn, man. Look at Bill Gates. What did he do? One of the biggest owners in the tech field, amongst the technocrats. And what did he do when they did the lockdown? He came out laughing.
Yeah.
He said the old norm is gone. Laughing like Kermit the Frog. Every time you see Jeff Bezos, every time you see what's the other one name? Elon Musk. They always smiling and grinning and laughing. But people out here suffering on the streets, man. They're not trying to pay people at these jobs. That's why Amazon's on strike. Expect a lot of these jobs to go on strike.
Precept.
All right. What you got?
Sirach 31 and 3, the rich are great those and gather rich. All right, this is Sirach chapter 31, starting in verse 3. It says, the rich have great labor in gathering riches together, and when he resteth, he is filled with his delicates. So Khan, man, hey, as the elder was speaking on, you know, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, what's the other one name?
Carl Schwab.
But anyways,
Facebook, all them.
hey Khan, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, you know, hey, they gather in all this money and get the sweat equity off their employees, but when it's really come down to the employees, they're not making anything, man. They bringing in money and able to make and not even able to get day by day, you know.
Right.
All right. But so in actuality, hey, it's the owner that's getting all the money. It was a little slogan. Well, it was a meme that was like, hey man, that's a nice car you got. You keep working hard. It was the boss. He was like, if you keep working hard, you keep working hard, I'll be able to get another one next year.
Right. Yeah, he said the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's why they call them oligarchs.
Ooh.
You know, and we're sitting here to rebuke them, man. You know, going to the gates of the nobles.
Verse 4 of Sirach 31, it says, the poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy.
See that?
Damn. Hey, Con, man. So, yeah, Con, man, we constantly work this shit. We work day in, day out, overtime, double overtime, whatever the case may be, man. Constantly getting it in, and then we still don't have enough in order to make it through and get what we need to get, you know?
Right.
We constantly need more, filling up a bag with holes, you
There
know?
you go, look at that. The Haggai 1 and 6. Somebody grab that. That's right, man. You work all your life, and what? You got you work all your life to 60, 70 years old, and try to retire, and you got about what? Maybe about 30 years left. You're sitting in some old folks' home. That's what they expect. That's what they want you to do according to their plan. You know, sitting there rolling around in a wheelchair, out of shape, like a guinea pig, man. Stuffing you with pills.
And then if you don't have a high dollar retirement pension, if you're just trying to deal on Social Security, they haven't reformed Social Security since the 70s. And they reformed it from the cost of living back then. So now that's why you see people that's supposed to be retired having part-time jobs. 65 years old working 5-food restaurants, sweating like a dog, can't even enjoy their retirement.
Yeah, and they're threatening to take their pension away. You know, and a lot of them are on the internet. They're on YouTube trying to survive, man. All right, finding other means and getting back in shape and pulling away from that system that the Rockefellers and them, what was they called? The robber barons started. Yeah. All right.
Haggai
all the way to 8. Oh, no, I need that one.
Haggai 1 and 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right. That's what the brother our college is reading. You know, when they leave off, they still empty. You know, you retire or you leave that job, you still didn't make anything. You know, they said the average worker in America, through their lifetime, will see about $1 million. That's it. Working their whole life. That's it. You know. So you know, but now you got to find other means to make money quicker. You know, but the Lord told us what? To get, daily bread. You might get that, but go ahead, bro.
It's Haggai 1:6. Yep. Ye have so much, but bring in little.
Right, you sown much into the society, working overtime, working 9 to 5, car wise, working, work and work. working day and night, working day and night. All right.
You eat, but you have not enough.
Right.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Yep, and even the eating, but ye have not enough, man. That goes into consuming, buying all these things, but still don't have enough. Eating food, but it's still not healthy. You know? Go ahead.
It says, ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Right, they clothe themselves, meaning, this is twofold right here. They clothe themselves with this. Different coverings, calling themselves American, Black, African, Christian, trying to go into every field they can find to try to find some type of way of living or a way out. But they still run into a trap. But they got to sell their soul. You know, sell out.
All right. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
Right, so when you put money into the banks are crashing, you know, and they fluctuate the interest rates. And then the banks have fees where they just taking money from you. When you use the ATM, they use fractional reserve currency, so where they take small fractions of your money. You pay taxes at the register, and you pay taxes on your paycheck.
Yeah. Somebody said that. It was like, so once you get paid from a job, that get taxed. Then when you go buy some food, that get taxed.
Yeah, that's what Trump talking about right now. So yeah, man, these are all means of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, man, because that money is going somewhere. You know? And so you see them living those lavish lives, especially over there in Israel. You know, we're the ones paying for that. Right? When you're getting abused by any tyrant police here in America, you're paying their salary. So they got a lot on the table this coming year that can cause a sedition in the nation here in America. Right, uprising. Not just with Amazon, that's small fries compared to what's coming. Come on, brother.
This is Proverbs 22 and 22. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate.
Hey, go to 16 real quick.
All right, up to verse 16. It says, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want.
Right, so this whole system is built off oppression and debt. You know, somebody get that real quick? Habakkuk. All right. And the whole dollar is based off of deception.
Habakkuk 1 or 2.
Habakkuk 2, and you want to get to the point?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, just to the point.
All right. This is Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increased that which is not his?
Right.
How,
No, real quick. That scripture now, look, it's starting to become clearer. He said, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Because you got Trump talking about taxing these other nations now. You know, going back to the 1700s to where America used to tax the nations, not the citizens. You know, and those nations gonna be like, what? You want to tax us now? To where we pay for your bullshit? All right, then, they're gonna say this.
It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his?
Right, they're increasing because of the investments here, because of nations like China and Russia paying off America's debt. All right, go ahead. Buying up the debt, I mean.
How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay.
Now, how long? And also China and Russia and them paying tariffs, which is taxes. So how long are they going to support this? How long can America continue? We can't continue to follow behind America because they trusted America. They wanted America to lead, you know, with the dollar, with their demonocracy. But now they're like, yo, how can we follow them? We got to take the lead. That's why they started BRICS. What increase that which is not his with him that ladeth himself with thick clay. And what if Trump just said he want to increase the debt ceiling? There you go. They want to increase the debt. All right? They want to run it through the roof. Or raise the roof. So Trump just said he want to increase the debt ceiling, man. So what's that? Increasing that which is not his and lading themselves with thick clay, meaning thick debt, amounts of debt. All right, go ahead, brother. So because of that, these corporations have become what? Sharks, covetous. We can go down a little further. I think it said what? Yeah. Covetous, evil covetousness to their house. Woe unto him that coveteth evil covetousness.
Verse 9 it says, woe to him that coveteth evil covetousness to his house, that he set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Right. So that's the American dream. That's how America got started. Yeah, they cover the evil covetousness to their house. You know, so all the corporations here, they're in that same mindset. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, man. They call themselves whales and sharks. Come into the deep waters, you're gonna drown or get eaten alive. All right, so that's what helped America get on top. And people like these corporations and these leaders, to stay on top, they'll oppress the poor, man. That's why you have they're getting rid of the middle class, and they're gonna have the upper class and lower class only.
Hey, Con, it'll be like the movie Elysium or I forget the other one. Basically, you had the the Oasis up in the sky. You had the big ring up there, and that's where all the rich was, man. You know, you had all the healthcare problems and whatnot. The poor down here on the earth, all right. They was down here, you know, riding and whatnot. Oh, we want to go up there. We need to get fixed, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. That's the times that we're going into right now, man.
The only jobs that were down on earth, like for the poor people,
hard labor,
were hard, dangerous labor, but it was all products that were being shipped up to Western up to the rich people.
Yeah, so while they were complaining, they were working.
Right, right.
Yeah. That's the thing. They're moving towards AI technology and not the rope. See, people waiting to see the robots do the work, and then they'll try to revolt. See, Esau more slick. He said, call him more cunning than any beast of the field. So their plan is to have AI technology. When you watch Terminator, you saw people controlling the robots and the robots taking control and going crazy. But what's going to happen is the robots or the AI technology is going to make the people go crazy. Because right now, the AI technology is telling the military who to shoot and where to shoot. You see that?
Oh, man.
Hey, even with that, too,
turning them into the Terminators.
Gone. Hey, even with that, on the military note, they did they basically did a test a few months ago where they asked AI, what should we do in certain outcomes, and it always reverted to nuclear war, man. So hey, what's that going to lead to? Hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua using that to put that evil thought into their little arms, man. You know.
Right, and Prince, the singer Prince said it in one of his interviews. He said, "The battles of the mind. Control the computers. Don't let them control you. You know, cut on the computer. Put on the computer. Don't let them put the computer on you."
And also too, man. Hey, it was just a mother. She unalived her two sons, man, just off the strength that, hey, they had too much time on the computer, too much time on the cell phones, on YouTube, and she said the same things were with her, you know. So it's leading to things like that, man. You know, hey, the parents, you know, doing things to their kids of sorts of things like that, man.
Yeah, and the algorithm is pushing. Like if somebody watching gangster rap and Poison all day, that algorithm gonna keep on feeding it.
Gone.
You know, and it might even tell them to do something. They might send them the right song and just push them over the edge. You know, I dare you to try me today.
Just like what was
Something
that?
like that.
Recommended.
Yeah, it'll recommend it. And next thing you know, they'll like it.
What was that? It was back in the was it like 2016 where they had that little cartoon looking thing called Momo. They had these kids,
yeah.
Had these kids like, you know what I'm saying, they'll come up on, it'll be in the YouTube Kids stream, and they had kids going out there unaliving themselves, unaliving other kids, and the kids would be like Momo, and they found out what Momo was, and Momo was an artificially intelligent little cartoon thing that used to like you know what I'm saying, coerce the minds of young kids to do crazy stuff.
And ChatGPT now.
Yep.
You know, people going on there asking them what should they do with their life.
Hey, what is it? They got a Korean AI Jesus.
Two.
You know, they got a confessional box. Literally, they go into the room.
The one that's in Sweden.
Yeah, well, there you go. One of them, it's like, hey, so they go in there to a box and talk to
They got some of them going.
Some dumb boy.
Man, they got the number one pop artist in Japan isn't even a real person.
Con, that's happening a lot.
Yeah.
It's happening a lot.
Not even a real person.
Yeah, so yeah, man, that Amazon situation, that's what stuck out to me, is that they're frustrated that they're using AI to control the routes, and the people that's working there, they can barely, a lot of them sleeping in cars, they said.
Two.
All right, so let's get that. Sirach 22, Proverbs 22 and 22 again, all the way 23.
All right, it's Proverbs 22 and 22. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. For Yahweh will plead their cause.
All right, so at the end of the day, Most High, who's the real poor? The Israelites. And the Lord's going to plead our cause. All right, so we got to learn how to, if you're amongst the oppression, you know, and the economic downfall, then you got to learn how to, separate your mind from theirs. Separate yourself from that group of, what they call them, that fall into that sunken place. You know?
In the realm of the oppressed and the oppressors. All right, if you find yourself, you know, the Lord has put you in a decent spot to where you know you're above things and you come into the truth.
Yep.
You have to pull your mind out of that oppressing spirit of wanting more people, of also wanting more dainties, wanting more materials and money. You should want the Lord more than anything.
Make it let patience have a perfect work.
And
Basically, you better stay busy.
right. Find yourself of the oppressed, you should pull your mind out of that oppressive mind state and go toward the Lord rather than going toward the corporations, wanting more money, or going to the voting booths, voting in somebody that's not gonna care about you, hoping that they make life easy.
Trusting in man.
Come on, trust in the man.
Right.
That patience,
Huh?
perfect word.
Yeah.
I got that. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 4. It says, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Right. So let patience have a perfect work. So the Lord is telling his men that are also amongst the poor, Revelation 2 and 9. My brother, goodbye. Revelation 2 and 9. All right. So what? The Lord is telling us because we're amongst the poor as well. He said, let's get that real quick. How you spell that, man? How do I spell that? If I say pressed together, they were pressed together.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, Jeremiah 50 and 30, Jeremiah 50 and 33. Jeremiah 50, I found that one.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33.
Right, yeah, let's get this and we're gonna get that. Revelation 2 and 9.
It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
They refuse to let us go. They try to keep us in a position of poverty. Look at all our celebrities. Anybody that raise up and become a celebrity or rich, they're gonna chop them down, man. You know, or anybody that tries to stand up in any sovereign form or as a leader, or even with the understanding, they hide it. Yep, you good. They hide it in their books. They hide the information from their books about us being the Israelites, right? So we're oppressed here together. So go ahead.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Right, so it's not just these heathens that are being oppressed and poor, but us as well. Go ahead.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
See, the Lord said he knows your works and your tribulation and the poverty that you're in, because the Lord the one that put us here. All right, go ahead.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich, not these other nations that walk around here. You see them in Bangladesh, over there in damn, what was that shit called? India. Over there, huh? Dubai and all that. You see them playing with tigers and lions. I'm getting mad. I ain't afraid. He said every not the wicked, but still. That's why they put that cold water on the fire, man. I seen them playing with a lion.
They got flying cop cars over there and shit.
Flying cop cars, you know, big giant houses.
Like Dubai ain't even a real city. They built that shit.
So it's their turn. It's their turn, and they built it off of robbing, stealing, and killing. You can look it up, man. That whole family, that royal family over there, they anyway, you know, they unalived a lot of people to get that power in Dubai.
That's like a small fraction of how we supposed to be living, man.
Small fraction, man. We ain't gonna be scared of the lions and the tigers and all that when we playing with the animals.
Yeah, they be
chilling.
playing with them.
You
Trying to
tell
look
they
cool. They be like, ah. Yeah.
That's how they scared. So the mindset we should be in right now is, somebody put on the whole armor. Look at these precepts. You got that one. You already read that one, right?
That's what
Yeah.
we
Ephesians
4, right? You already read the 4
6.
part.
Car.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Back at Proverbs.
Yeah.
Or did you want to put on the whole armor?
No, this one. No.
Oh, all right, this is Proverbs 22
Somebody had Ephesians what?
and 23. It says, "For Yahweh will plead their cause and
Oh, dang, that's what I wanted. Then we're gonna go right there. Okay. Go ahead.
and spoil the soul of those that spoil them."
See that? So the Lord don't care about these other nations, man, being over here oppressed, man. The Lord don't care about that. He said there's a drop from a bucket. He don't care about that. He's talking about us being in the mix. But then you'll see Jake silly behind out there marching and protesting, like trying to, nah, man, it ain't gonna work, bro. You might take your ass to work. Or find another job, or take them to court. That's something different. All right, go ahead. Like the Lord said he's gonna plead our cause. Not Trump. Trump can't do nothing.
It says, "Make no friendship with an angry man."
Oh, that was it? That was already 8?
Yep.
All right, go ahead, bro.
In the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, and verse 11, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
See, this message is not to these heathens that are out there protesting. It's to our people. Get your ass from amongst them. You know, separate yourself. And he said, what?
Verse, put on the whole armor of Yahweh,
Yep.
that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, you want to fight back? Put on the whole armor of the Lord. Put on the spirit of truth. You know, the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, knowing that you're an Israelite, and then step into your job. All right, go there and work like you're working for Yahushai. And take your daily bread. Somebody got that daily bread? Yep. Go ahead, brother. While they waiting on
Says,
that.
verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Right.
but against principalities and powers,
Right on
against the
point.
rulers of the darkness of this world.
There you go. These people wicked as hell, man. You try to beg for help and mercy from corporate leaders, oligarchs, technocrats, also known as Satanists, devil worshippers, nerds. Remember that word? You never watched Avengers the Nerds? And now they done took off the damn glasses with the tape in the middle, the pocket protectors, and they own in the damn world. I'm not getting payback. You think Bill Gates ain't getting payback when he got that pie in his face in the 80s? They getting payback, man.
Hey, you watch one of these criminal shows,
Yeah.
that be the mindset of the villain. They make you beg for your life before they unalive you. And that's the mindset that these elites see. They want to see you beg for your daily bread.
Yeah, man. What is it called, man? What is it called? Position? No. It's something else, man. I can't. Posture. Yeah, them Arabs, man. They said over in America, they teach them that being a man is tall, strong, and loud. That's everything we was taught when we was little, being a man. But those Dubai royalty mode, they said they're taught that being a man is posture. Meaning the position or place that you're in, ranking. So they looking at it like y'all ain't no men, y'all just chattel slaves.
Hey, Con, they don't. It was one also that said that they was like an 8 and 9-year-old boy is more man than an adult American, you know.
Come.
So man, that's how they really look at us.
Yeah, man.
That's how it was for our people. In this society, they'll call a boy 12 years old, but in that time, he would have been being trained up to be a man at that age, having a manly mindset.
Right.
You know, having responsibilities, duties.
Yep, position. You know, and they don't teach that no more. Now they just teach popularity, trying to get famous, worrying about what everybody thinks.
And what you just said is like
being tough, you know.
Posture. I was thinking about being upright, not only your physical, but being upright in spirit, being upright for the Lord as well.
Yeah, not posturing in that way, but posturing meaning positioning like a ranking, placing yourself in the right place. So, what place are you in the race?
Right.
That's the way they look at it, like they winning. And you're a loser. What do you call it? Remember that Jake that was walking through Esau neighborhood? And he takes it, and they fired the dude. He was from Britain or something like that.
Slightly.
He the white dude. He was walking through Esau neighborhood. Huh? It was after that.
Yeah, after everything.
You know what I'm talking about? And there was 3 of them. They was heckling him and all that, following him. And he was like, look at this, y'all. You know? And what was they calling him? Loser. They'll call him a loser because, hey, how you doing? So long. All right, we out here to wake up the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and let our people know that we're the Israelites of the Holy Bible. They're not going to tell you this in church. We walking around the earth thinking we black, African, everything but a child of God. Christian, but the Lord never told us to be that. He told us to be Israelites. The same people that Moses brought out of Egypt, that's us. But we just got scattered after we didn't listen to the Lord in 1446 BC. All right, the Lord scattered us at the 70 AD around the 4 corners of the earth and into Africa. You gotta, when you get home, look up the Jewish-Roman wars. All right, they lied to us, man. But God's true name is Yahweh, not Yahweh. Yahweh. His son's name is Yahushua. That's what you're gonna find out. He's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, according to the Bible. All right, and they actually crucified him. It was our people that did it. They crucified him in around 37 AD. A tall black man, just like you, brother, just like me. You see that? But they call him black. You know everything but a child of God, man. So you gotta know who you are before World War III comes. You're seeing it kick off, right? So if you look on YouTube, you can find us on YouTube. Are you on the flyer? Okay. Lions Den with a Z. Lions with a Z. Yep. Lions Den main page. You should see it pop up. Let me know on YouTube. You get caught up, bro. All right, because the Lord's about to return. He said he's going to return, but it's going to be an investment of destroying Babylon. Right. All right. So Trump can't save nobody. Obama can't save nobody. The Black Panther couldn't save him. You got it. You got to handle it. Yeah, separate. Help out. All right. Well, now, who got the next precept? Yep. Yeah. Once the video get caught up, you know. Yeah, daily bread. Beautiful.
This is Matthew.
Straight to the point. Yep.
Matthew 6:11. Give us this day our daily bread.
You go. Yeah, you got some. All right. So we said what? Give us this day our daily bread. That's all we need. We don't need $1 million. You know, he said, somebody get that, seek not to be rich in this world. I need these real quick. Just look for the one I asked for real quick.
This is the book of Proverbs,
You got it?
chapter 23 and verse 4. It says, labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom. It says, will thou set thy eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle towards heaven.
Right. As you chasing the riches, they change. It's a few forms of it. As you chasing this damn bird, and then it turns into something else by the time you get to it. You know, you chasing this money, what they call money, the dollar, and by the time you get to it, they done changed the whole process of making money, the whole process of banking, the whole value of the dollar, and what a dollar is.
Value. They changed the hell out
They
of
changed the hell out of it.
Digital.
And then you gotta keep going and saying that. Like, shit, look at Floyd Mayweather and all them celebrities. They on the internet. They gotta keep working.
Mayweather, he retired like what, 20 years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, allegedly. They gotta pay the mortgages, you know? They can't just have it. This is yours, you good. You worked hard, you did it, you good.
Yeah, because of the way that, like, so think about it though. America doesn't even own its own money. So they had to borrow the money, right, to get America started. So they borrowed the money, put the money out in the economy or into society, right? And you get loans off of this money. You got to pay the interest that America already owns on top of the interest that they're charging you for the loan.
Yeah, then you had 1930s, the Great Depression, where America couldn't pay its debt, and they signed everybody over as sweat equity slaves, you know, with your birth certificate.
Yep.
So this is already known. You know, we should already know that that you're behind enemy lines.
Yep.
All right. Who's reading that precept? That was you done.
You talking about?
Somebody else had something.
So, I'm a while I read that one precept.
Yeah, we done with that one though. We don't. Proverbs 4 and 7. Somebody else had something though. You got something too. Right after this one.
This is Proverbs.
Proverbs.
What's that, Dennis? What's that?
Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. With all thy getting, get understanding.
And that's what we need to be chasing. If we want to chase anything in this world, wisdom should be the main thing we're chasing. Not chasing the bag that's filled with holes, not chasing material possessions, not trying to chase a job or a position in a job. We should truly be chasing the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, chasing righteousness, because we don't want to be unrighteous in this unrighteous society.
Right. So the Lord is telling us what mindset to be in, man. You know, he said, let patience have a perfect work, that you may be entire, wanting nothing, having everything you need, taking your daily bread, going to work every day, knowing that this is slavery, you know, finding other means of making money, like, you know, on the internet or driving. You know what I'm saying? He say what? Money is a defense. We're going to get that as well. So what they're trying to take away from people is their defense. Why? Because they know they got an attack coming. You know, they got that left hook coming.
And
They got it coming.
They got it.
But a short time.
And Esau wants you to be in that mindset that you have to have a corrupt, wicked state of mind in order to have anything in this society.
Yeah.
You can keep the mindset. And look at Daniel when he was in Babylon. He maintained his integrity, kept that mindset, kept his mind on the Lord. That actually was fueling him and pushed him further. That gave him the substance that he had, that he was able to spill over and help Israel eat what we now naturally want to eat. You know, stop all the nobles of Israel from getting beheaded because of the dream Nebuchadnezzar had. He kept his mind focused on the Lord. He wasn't trying to build himself in Babylon, but just so happened because he maintained his integrity, the Lord showed favor unto him. And the same thing can happen in this society, you know, with us. It's all about a mindset. But Esau wants you to have this mindset to where, like, you got to be cutthroat and wicked in order to be able to have anything.
Right. Yeah, that's what they push. He said, that's what the Lord said, ye are of your father the devil, the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and a bold not in the truth. All right. Look at yours, then Kabas, and then the brother, and then you got it.
All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse.
Don't forget that. All right, I ain't forget.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. It says, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things
Right, that's what we should glory in. All right, I gotta break it down. You know, that's what we should glory in. We should be glorying in the Lord. Don't glory in America, that American dream. You know, just because you get a certain amount of riches, you gotta expect it to be taken from you then. More money, more problems. You know? So as soon as you work for these corporations, if you don't own it, you gotta expect to get fired at some day. You know, or
Even if you did own it, you can go bankrupt.
Or to never complete what you know, like people retire or reach a millionaire or 2 millionaire, you know. So you got to take your daily bread. So it's even better to glory in the truth and the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, any more on that? All right, next precept.
It's Isaiah 55:1.
Yep.
Ho, everyone that thirsty, come eat to the waters.
Right, only if you're thirsty. So how you gonna glory in the Lord if you don't even believe in Him? But they out there calling out the corporations to help them. You know, have mercy on me, give me more pay. But they need to give the whole America more pay, not just you, Amazon workers. You know, go ahead.
Come eat to the waters, and he that have no money, come eat, buy and eat.
Right, everything in America's for sale, man. They even got shit for sale. We call it fertilizer.
Food now.
Oh, that too. Yeah, they got food now.
Hey, come on, yeah, they converting the feces into burgers.
Oh.
That shit for sale. Everything is for sale. See that? All right. That's the first thing my dad taught me when I was little. He said, "Yo, shit is for sale in America." I was like, "What?" Yeah, he taught me some hard lessons, man. Once you understand that, you understand sell everything. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Right, Yahushua, man. That's the true, the richest one. You know, these devils ain't rich, man. He said they're going to be vagabonds upon the earth. They're going to have to fight and kill and rob and steal for everything they got. So all the riches they got, their forefathers handed it down to them or created the lane for a lot of these Edomites to travel through. You know? The easy route. They get all the jobs, first one's hired, and we the first one's hired, last one's fired. That's Esau.
Hey, you
Verse 2.
I could pause, I don't mind, man. I'm gonna sit there and wait for y'all.
Verse 4. Ye spend money for that which is not bread,
Yep.
and your labor for that which satisfieth not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fat.
There you go, man. All right, if you want to be, he said, let your soul delight itself in fatness, not just your flesh, man. You know, the fatness of it, he said what? Israel waxed fat and kicked. They start to, you could possibly begin to go against the Lord.
Cool.
You know?
And
Start to backslide, huh?
the top part of that scripture says, hearken diligently. So coming to the Lord, but coming to the Lord as much as you can, even on small things when it comes to moving in society, because the smallest thing can trip us up.
Yeah, diligence means watching every step closely. So how can you do that if you're super rich? You gotta watch over your riches. In this society, the whole time, the devil waiting for you to turn your head so they can pluck a little piece. You're waiting. You can't even watch, you can turn your back. You know, so it's better to just be what they call middle class or lower class and just chill, man, and do the Lord's work. Waiting for a new heaven and a new earth where indwelleth righteousness. There's nothing but wickedness here. Fair, bro.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 31. I'm going to start from verse 1. It says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh
Right.
and the cat.
Come on, man.
It says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh and the cat thereof driveth away sleep.
So what is it doing to them? That's what you got to think about. You see them devils all stressed out? Look at the Rothschilds, man. He don't look happy. Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns.
Tired.
Yeah.
Tired.
Tired, man.
Hey, Con, it's
A lot of
verse
work
2.
control in the world of music.
It say, watching care
Yeah.
will not let a man slumber
Yep.
as a sore disease break from sleep.
Look at that, man.
So God, yeah, can't sleep, man, because you got to, man. Hey, we got to bring it up every time. Steve Harvey, man. Hey, man, if you're on the West Coast, hey, the stock market open up at 8 o'clock on the East Coast, man. So if you waking up at 8 o'clock over here on the East Coast, you 3 hours behind. You know, and so that just shows how if you're rich, you ain't gonna get no sleep. Why? Because you got to constantly keep working. So like, and I done heard several rich people say that, man. You know, they got to constantly keep working. Why? Because shit, hey, it's like a fish. They start moving, they ain't gonna be able to swim no more. So they got to keep moving.
The higher you get up the ladder, the more competitive it gets. And they get so high up, they don't want to see the ground no more. So they do whatever it takes to stay there. They even drown you. Go ahead, brother. Then we got some down here, right? Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 4.
That's the second time.
Sirach chapter 26, verse 4. Hold that down. All right. It says, whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance.
There you go, man. At all times, you shall rejoice with a cheerful countenance. Why? Because you're going to see the prophecies happening. You're going to know, you're going to believe that you're in a good state with the Lord. You know, that's more important. Because he said, what? Neither your gold or your silver shall deliver you from the day of judgment. You know? So, let's keep going.
Precept. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 27 and verse 1. It says, many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn away his eyes. And it says, as a nail.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm going to get both of those again. Right.
It says, many have sinned for a small matter.
Right, for a small matter. Many have sinned for a small matter. That little coin they give you, that little pay, or the small matter, that little crack rock. They done took so many lives, man, for that money, for that dollar, for the mighty dollar. It's just a $1 piece. It's a piece of paper, man. And these people taking human lives for it.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. It shouldn't be.
No, y'all good. We got a few points right here.
It shouldn't have been a crack epidemic. It should be a dollar epidemic. People like the way, you know what I'm saying? How people bugging out for the dollar. How people like it's like a drug, man.
Like it does.
They go way harder for the dollar.
They go way harder for the dollar.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said it's not the money that's just evil, it's the root, the love of money. That's the root of the evil that they're doing.
Hey, just like the bishop said, they
Right back to that in a second.
they crashing out about the dollar. It was this lady in South Florida, just unalive, the pregnant lady. She was a pizza delivery lady for getting a $2 tip, man. Spazzing out over money, man.
Wow.
You know, you already getting paid. You mad because somebody didn't give you extra money for when you doing your job to deliver their food out of their own pocket. Hey, it's not mandatory for you to receive the tip.
Right, remember, you know, like these gangs, like you have a lot of people that join a gang, and then they'll lose their lives, lose loved ones, they'll unalive a lot of people, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of time served in jail, and then next thing you know, that gang will just end. Like, it's over, man. We done. We done, man. And it's just over. So the same thing with America. They done did all that for the dollar, and one day they're gonna see it. It's gonna stop. The grinding shall cease. You know, and they're gonna have to live with all that they've lost for that dollar, man. You know?
All the wickedness that they've done for that small thing.
There you go. Yeah, correct.
It says, back at Sirach chapter 27, it says, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away.
Right. So he that seeketh abundance, you're gonna turn your eyes away from the Lord. You know, he said you're not supposed to be watching over your riches. You know, of course you want to be on point, and manage your stuff, but you know, he said what? If you're seeking at the riches, you're gonna want to turn your eyes off the prize. Right? Seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Interjection. Interjection.
Sirach, chapter 31, verse 5, it says, he that loveth gold shall not be justified.
Ooh.
And he that followeth corruption,
Right, Nate and Snake. People that love this money, they call you bums and all that. That's because they love money. All right, especially these people, they're not going to be justified. Justified means what? As scripture say, those that believe in Yahweh Shai, they're justified already. So these people are not going to find the Lord. They think his name is Jesus, but his name is Yahweh Shai. That's his true name, a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. And he said, those that call on his name shall be justified and saved. Go ahead.
it says, he that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
There you go, Bezos. All right. So anybody that's following in that mindset of America, they said what? That last part?
It says, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
There you go. All right. He said they're gonna have enough what? Corruption for themselves. They're gonna give corruption and they're gonna reap corruption. Why? Real fast, Joe. Everybody hold it. Rich man. Strong city. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get that real quick. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're gonna read the other the last part. Right, Proverbs 10 and 15. Yep. Let's get that real fast, and then we're gonna run through all these precepts.
This is Proverbs chapter 10. This is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 15. The rich man's wealth is his strong city.
Right. See, yep. His wealth is his strong city. You see that? He build up your city, and you do it correctly, that becomes your wealth. Right? Just like your household. You build your household up. You're not a lion in your own household. They look at family as riches in Africa. If you have a wife has a husband or a husband has a wife, they call you rich. All right? But just like if you have a strong city and you keeping it up correctly, not being a tyrant, then it's going to be strong for you. Go ahead. Just like America was strong at first.
The destruction of the poor is their poverty.
See that? Once they set their eyes bowing down to the earth, seeking whom they may devour, that's going to become their poverty, and the corruption that they push out, they're going to reap the same. All right? They're going to get all that they look for.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 31, verse 5. He that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
There you go. So if 2/3 of our people want to follow after their ways, they're going to fall right into that corruption as well.
Come on.
See that? All right, you might get exactly what you're looking for, because the scriptures say that these times are evil.
Hey,
You're looking for evil, that's what you're going to get.
Come on. Just constantly chasing after it, you know, it's gonna lead you right into a ditch, literally, man. Hey, a pit, a lake, rather, better yet, man. Because while you chasing after this dollar, this paper, it's gonna turn into a digital form, man.
Yep.
And then once you chase into that, and once you get that, that's gonna lead you to the lake of fire.
More
you know?
corruption.
Hey, come on.
More corruption, man. All right, look at these precepts. Look at these interjections real quick. Oh, let me get this real quick. Interjection.
This is yeah. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. When goods increase, they are increased that eateth them. Woo.
There you go.
And what good?
Oh, man, the more you. And what is this? This is a democracy, isn't it? To where the rich got to pay most of the taxes. They say once you become wealthy, you got to take care of the poor. So that,
Many friends.
huh?
Wealth making many friends.
Yeah, that's why these entertainers. No, this talking about more so payments. You know, these entertainers, they have to pay a lot of taxes, man. Or if you win the lottery, you gotta give most of it up for taxes.
Gone.
So read that again. That part?
Verse 11, when goods increase, they are increased that eateth them.
There you go. That's when managers pop up. That's when managers. We see it in all the movies. That's when the bill collector pop up. That's when they start demonizing you in the media.
You need an agent.
See that? They need that money. That's like the lawyer that's suing Diddy and them. Or Adidas, how they did Kanye. So, or your family, you know? Or your friends. People pop up saying you're friends, saying they're your cousin. So once you become rich, you become a target. All right? Well, that's why Jeff Bezos is target right now. Go ahead.
And what good is there to the owners thereof saving the beholding of them with their eyes? The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep.
Right, there you go. Because a person that goes to work and works a hard 9 to 5, they said the hard-working person is well deserving of their sleep. And you go home supposed to get some good rest. A lot of times you can't do that in America though. The way some of our households are. All right? Or you trying to make it home, you get stopped by the police or something like that. Yep, real quick.
Verse 12. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet.
The sleep of a laboring man is sweet. You see that? You get some good rest, man. You ready to go back and work tomorrow. Honest job. But the ones at the top, man, they filthy, man. Go ahead. Your managers are filthy.
Whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep.
There you go. All right, so the abundance of the rich, they can't sleep. That's why they come up with terms like, I don't never sleep. Sleep when
I
I'm
don't
dead.
get tired.
I don't get tired.
That's right.
You see that? Because they can't. They can't get tired, boy.
I ain't hit a meal yet. What you sleeping for?
Yeah, they hear that. They feel that whip cracking on them. Yeah, one more, then we're gonna finish. No, all right. And then we're gonna finish.
Verse 13, there is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for their owners thereof to their hurt.
There you go. All right, because they can't take none of this with them. You know, and the more riches they keep, that's going to put them in line to be the rich man when the Lord show up. Say, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl. You know, go ahead, my brother. So the more you have, the more you're going to lose.
In Sirach chapter 40, verse 18, it
Right.
says,
So let Bezos have all that, man. If I was there, I'd probably be protesting just because I'm petty. But they say get back to work. I just get back to work. All right, man, it's over, bro.
they got
They got it. The house not gonna be back soon anyway.
That's why how was I gonna burn this bitch up? The Sirach 40 and 18. To labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life.
There you go.
But he that findeth a treasure is above them both.
That's a sweet life. All right, that's a sweet life. Just to work hard. They said this is our what is it called? This is our portion. To have a family, chill, work, come here, do the work while you're on the earth, and then leave off the earth, man. But while you're here, the Lord blessed us to find real treasure, which is the truth. You know, a person that win the lottery, that's better than somebody that's working. You know, so us to find the real treasure, the spirit of truth. Oh man, yeah, that's something we can carry with us into the next life.
There's billions of people on this earth who are living a life full of lies, full of deceit, full of darkness. Can't see what's in front of them. And now we're blessed to have that treasure, the truth being a light, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua being a light unto our path, so we know so we can see where we're walking, we can see the things ahead of us.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be out there protesting.
Right.
You know, if you see one of us out there protesting, we just being assholes, just being petty.
Talk to some others.
Hell no, we won't go.
So, all right, that was it. All right, go ahead and read this one real quick.
This is Sirach, chapter 31. Start at verse 6. It says, gold hath been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present.
See that? So he said, look, somebody get that triumphing out of wicked. Right. It's in Job, I think. It's in Job. All right, so it said gold has been the what of many?
The ruin of many.
The ruin of many. It's like Scrooge McDuck.
Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth,
Right.
that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
Right. So today, these the ones that, I got you, brother. These the ones that got all the gold. These the ones that got all the money. What happened when you see the Rothschilds? Everybody know them for what? Having gold. They got a bunch of gold. So they showed it off one time in their vaults and shit. And they're just sitting there collecting dust, and they polish it every day. That's it. They pay millions of dollars of taxpayers' money again just to polish the gold. Instead of keeping people out, yeah, just polish the gold. Don't look shiny. You need to work harder so we get it more shiny.
You like the way
Take one for the team. That's what they want us to do. Take one for the team.
Yeah, they want to take it for the team, man. So this is gonna be their ruin, man. That's why the Lord put them in the position of the rich man. That's why he put that that trap into Esau's hand. You know, the sword. Which is gonna gain him all the riches, man. And ultimately that's gonna be his downfall, his ruin. Alright, that was it.
It says, gold hath been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present. Verse 7, Sirach 31. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. So come on, man, it's a stumbling block. Why? Because you constantly chasing after, you constantly worried about it, man. Hey, guess what? It's gonna lead you to your demise, man. Hey, you constantly been chasing after this American dream, this money, in order to fulfill that American dream. It's gonna lead you to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's reality, man.
Right.
You know.
What's that? Sirach, I think it is. It talks about the rich man. Once he give you something, you don't want double back.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. You can find it. Whatever.
There's a gift that. Okay.
Isaiah 24:11. Any precept? You have one?
I got one.
Precept. Precept. All right, go ahead real quick.
This second Ezra 16:47. It says, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they take their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more I will be angry with them for their sins, says the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Right, because the more they get riches, the more you get wealth, the more they become sinful. The more they fall into sin, man. There's too much out here, man. You know, it's like, what's that dude named Post Malone? Some say he a Jake or whatever. Because he be singing, you know, he be singing. But it's like, I was literally thinking about that this morning. Like, why, when you become a celebrity or musician and you start performing in front of the crowd, you see when they get to that level where you see nothing but lighters in the crowd, and next thing you know, they become a crackhead. Right? Like, right after that. Next thing you know, they just like, they on stage bugged out, grinning and giggling and shit. Look at him. Look at Post Malone now.
Hey, no, yeah, he out of there. Hey, man, what's up, man? How's it going?
Right.
Yeah.
It's too much out there. You gotta promote. They call it promotion, meaning like you gotta come to the pool party, dating party. You gotta come mingle. You gotta meet people. You know what I'm saying? So it's too much out there, man. It's better to just be a normal Joe Schmo making a day's living.
In the same what you just said. That's what Yahweh was when he was on the earth. All right, he didn't prop himself up like that. All right, he was a common man.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Born of a mother, born of a father.
He probably had a little couple dollars though, because his dad was a carpenter. But another good example would be Paul. Paul was a tent maker. And he worked hard enough. He worked so hard that he could pay off other people's debt. It was a group there. He paid off their debt, man. You see that? All right? And they was trying to tell him, like, yo, look, you good. But he was like, no, I want to pay off their debt. And he said, I don't want no tithes, no offerings, because I don't want to jeopardize the spirit of truth and hinder it. So he was a hard worker, man. He worked as a tent maker. All right? He said he worked hard with his hands.
I got the one you asked for.
Right after that.
Oh, this is Sirach chapter 31, verse 8. It says, blessed is the rich that is found without blemish and have not gone after gold.
Yeah, see, you want to speak on? Yeah. So you can have money. The Lord, you know, scripture say that money shall be a defense. You know, so you can have money, but it's just about your mind. You know, not selling out for the riches. Gold would be like riches today. He said you cannot serve God and mammon. Multiple YouTube pages, or you know, you teaching and then you doing something else for some work. You know what I mean? That's simple. You know, but to sell out, to not come out here and teach no more, to not do your videos no more, you sold out, man. You serving one path. You going after it.
It's balance shit, man. You can't love the Lord and man, just like the elder just said, all right? Why? Because you will love the one and hate the other, you know?
Right. Yep, you go astray. And once you go after that, I mean, you turn your back to the Father. Nate. That's right, bro.
Soon as the Lord start interfering with your money, that's what happened. Right there. That's what happened.
How you gonna call somebody a bum when the Lord says we're supposed to be servants in this place? He's seen servants upon the ground and stuff like this. Servants upon horses and princes on the ground.
Well, when John the Baptist pointed out Yahushua when he walked up, he was sleeping in a cave. So if Nate was around, he'd have called Yahushua a bum.
Hey, that's the spirit of Babylon, man. Hey, soon, well, you ain't got no money. We can be talking about racing or something, man. Hey, man, you ain't got no money, boy. Hey, broke nigga. Hey, come on now. Like, dang, bro. I thought we just sitting here having a simple, formal conversation.
That's why to learn to understand what level of respect somebody wants to give you when they're introduced to you, the first thing they ask you is, what do you do for a living? So if you say you have some type of high ranking corporate job, they'll treat you with a lot more respect if you said you were a janitor.
Right. All right. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 37, verse 37. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. For the end of that man is peace, but the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Right. So mark the perfect man. How we 1 Corinthians 2:6. How good that we speak wisdom among those that are perfect, the ones that are speaking this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and have faith in Yahweh by Shem outside. Those are the perfect men, perfect in faith. So we mark them and look at them and follow behind their ways. You know, yes, we do follow men that are following the righteous path. Go ahead.
Learn from where
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Right, so the transgressors, mainly transgressions about the money, any type of transgressions, they're going to be destroyed together. So while y'all out here partying, bullshitting, like taking money and like cell phones and shit in your ears and all that kind of craziness, you're going to be destroyed right along with that money.
I got a new phone. I got a new iPhone.
Right.
It's like 5G technology blasting you with radiation.
You got all kind of tumors in your head.
Brian, you love blowjob.
Yeah, they said that about LeBron James.
That's why I said
He had to get one removed or something. He had to get surgery.
damn.
Yeah, he had some type of surgery done allegedly because of the phone. Yeah. But precept, I don't want to say on the field. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is drinking. The trucking, the mirth of the land is gone.
All joy is dark. Right, there's a cry for wine in the streets, and this was actually physical first, because it happened amongst Judah. All right, because this was the Lord judging Judah, you know, during the times of Isaiah. All right, and there was literally a cry for wine because they ran out of resources of grapes to be able to make wine. So there was a cry to fix the economy. All right, just like in America, there's going to be a cry for answers because when you can't find them jobs, you can't make the money. The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they're God's chosen people, Israelites. All right, so when you can't get that bag no more, people gonna go out and cry for it. Ouch. That's what they're saying in Amazon. You never heard of these people. Never heard them standing up for nothing.
Then that boy that got underlined by the police at the police station, they ain't rioting about that.
They ain't writing about that. But you mess with their pockets. Oh yeah, it's a problem. So what does that mean? Also, if the people catch on to what the devil is up to, all they gotta do is give them some money and it's gonna calm right down.
They already on top of that. It's supposed to be a $1,400 stimulus check. Be out on the move now.
You see that? So if you mess with their pockets and they go crazy, then you fix their pockets and you calm them down.
Yeah.
So order out of chaos. All right? Order out of chaos. Again.
Total manipulation of the
All right? So there's a cry for wine in the streets. All right? That was it. He said the joy.
Joy is barking. The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone, man. You see that? So all the joy is being darkened, and we're seeing that. What did the Lord say? Be quiet, get you into darkness. Sit in the dust. So what happens when this ship starts sinking and the people are on it like the Titanic? They don't want to get off.
It's like the band kept playing.
The band kept playing. So what's going to happen? Their mind is going to sink with this place, man. And what's that? It's going to make them become more low-level minded people, and that goes into the scriptures in 2nd Ezra, where it says, neighbors shall be
For the one of bread, let's get it.
for the want of bread. That's right. They're going to make them lose their damn mind. Real quick, let me get it real quick.
Hey, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15.
16.
Verse.
All the way down. 16. No. 15, 16. 15, 16, all the way down.
15, 16, man. This second Ezra chapter 15.
All the way 19.
Hey, all the way.
I'm in
15
spirit,
and
we
6, it says,
16.
for second Ezra 16.
Second Ezra 15, verse 16.
Second Ezra 15, verse 16. This second Ezra 15, verse 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, so it's going to be sedition among men. All right, so when the economy crashes, it's going to cause people out here to lose their daggone mind. Everybody acting cool with each other, friendly. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. They're going to be the same ones, like, ho, knock down your door. Huffing out, puffing out, blow this motherfucker down. They're going to be the same ones, man. One second, just hold y'all precepts, man. I'm going to get to them.
It says, in the course of their actions
Right.
shall stand in their power.
See, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. What does that mean? It's going to be a power struggle. And because of these power struggles, it's going to cause everybody to go crazy and fight against each other. All right? And the course of their power is going to stand in their hand, meaning they're going to go against the government, the standing government. That's what sedition is. All right? They're not going to just go against the corporation. They're going to say, hold up. We don't need y'all to raise our pay. We need y'all to lower these taxes. We need y'all to lower these prices. You see that? All right, go ahead.
Verse 17. It says, a man.
Okay, that was it, right? That was it. Don't worry about it. Precept. Let's run them.
Skip down to verse 19.
19. Go ahead.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
There you go.
but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, so as the joy of this land is being darkened, their mind is going to be darkened as well. All right? They're going to lose their damn morale. These people going to go crazy out here. That's when you have the movies talking about zombies. It's talking about these fools going crazy in the midst of a collapse. That's what it's talking about. And they're going to have martial law gunning them zombies down, gunning these people down. So what's the difference between Black Friday and a zombie movie?
You just had a Walmart worker die, get unalived again by getting trampled over.
Right. So what's the difference, man? You see all them people at your door just to get an apple out of your refrigerator or some bread. You're gonna do the same thing you would do in a zombie collapse. Apocalypse.
It's gonna get wild,
It's
man.
gonna get wild, man.
Hey, for instance, Venezuela 2016, all right? They was out there eating purses and shit, eating the leather from bags and whatnot, man.
People
They were, they were dropping bones of decayed animals in the middle of the street for them to eat.
eating rotten mildew meat. So that means they got degraded. They lost their morale as a human. Their morals, yeah.
Hey, damn, come on. Just real quick, a little off, but on the topic. But over here in America, man, it's a
I would disorder or something.
yeah, it's a disorder that cats carry, and more than 60% of Americans have it, man. And what it does is it takes away fear from an individual. So they basically just, hey, shit, they'll go head to head with anything, man. So just like, hey, when that sense of morale is gone, when it's completely gone, hey, man, I need to eat. I need to get that. I need to fend for my family. Hey, man, it's going to be heads being knocked off out here, man. With no, all gas, no brakes, you know?
Let's band together, man, and build it.
It's just like Tom and Jerry cartoon where they were stuck on the island, right? And then Tom looked over at Jerry and he looked like a piece of ham.
There you go. There you go. So stay away from that dude that called himself King David.
Yeah.
You don't want. If they're over 300, 350. Yeah, you know exactly right. He's like, hey, we can do it. You got somebody tied up to a table.
Sacrifice for the Lord. It's all right,
With the
bro.
apple in their mouth.
I'm getting told today. It's what Abraham did to Isaac. It's all right.
Hey, where we at? We got precepts to bring out too.
Just read second Ezra's,
Yeah. We read 19. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 1.
Right.
It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not,
Right. So this is a symbolic scripture of perfect example. Walking it right now. This guy here.
Sat down.
Read it.
It says, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Right. So
nor
you're
the-
supposed to remember the Lord while you're young, and before you get to an old age, to where you feel like if something just bump your knee, you're gonna fall and die, or croak. All right. So that's symbolic. That's a parable. You get it? All right. So that's parabolic of this economy. All right. So remember the Lord now before all the evil days come nigh, to where any little thing will cause you to lose your mind or lose your life.
It says, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right. That's what he's saying right now.
He look.
Yeah, he ain't no pleasure. He ain't pleased by this.
He living.
Right. Go ahead. So now, look at that like this economy. As this economy in America grows older and older, there's gonna be less pleasure here. And as the pleasures fail, the economy fails, people's mind, they're gonna lose their damn mind out here. You know, the Negro, Latino, and Native American gotta know that they're God's chosen people, Israelites. The Father's true name is Yahweh, his son name is Yahushua. All right, that's our way out. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Right, see, before everything gets dark, hell is hot. Before it gets dark, before it gets dark, and people's mind becomes dark enough, he said the wicked shall wax worse and worse. Why? Because of the environment is going to wax worse and worse. And the Lord compared our people to wild grapes. And wild grapes, they absorb and grow, and they mold to any environment that they're in. So what you think going to happen to the minds of our people? Look at the condition of the world today. Look at the condition of the society, and look at the minds of our people compared to 1981, before the crack epidemic.
Think about it. They ready to unalive people because of a neighborhood and because of a set that they claim. Imagine when there's no food for them to put on the table for their family. How they gonna up the ante on that?
They're gonna up it. Yeah, they're gonna up it, all right. They're gonna up it, all right. That's what he's saying.
They gonna up that fire.
They'll take somebody's life just for looking at them wrong now. A life.
And you rather deal with somebody. I'd rather deal with somebody in that state of mind than deal with somebody that's in a panic, in a frantic.
Yeah.
They've lost all sense of morality. They're willing to do whatever because their dire straits call for drastic times calls for drastic measures.
Yeah. Yeah. For us, the Lord told us not to move in haste. Go ahead, brother. Point.
It was just a point. But
Then,
just backing up.
What's up?
But yeah, just backing up what Kanak was saying, and also the elder, because back then, they introduced the same thing, automation, which we had factory jobs back then.
Yeah.
And with the factory jobs, what they did, they brought in these machines. Stuff started being automatic. It's the same thing now, but they're using AI. They're using robots. It's the same thing. It's nothing new under the sun. So it's the same trick that Esau tried to play back in the '60s. After World War II, they started introducing these factories. They started taking away the factory jobs. What they're gonna do now? Bring away the warehouse jobs, and they're gonna cause people to panic. Yeah. And when you cause people to panic, it causes people to do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's what they don't teach us in the college. College came with the jobs. When they created the factories, they created colleges. So they can have you learn how to work at their factories.
Right.
But then the factory closed. What the college for? And the whole system changed now.
It's just a piece of paper now.
Waste of time with a piece of paper and debt.
Right. Yeah, they got the most debt. Like when
We got the most.
Right. They told me. I remember being in 4th grade, and they told me I actually got a lesson from a 4th grade teacher on the structure of the economy. She said the colleges were built to get people to spend more money, and that way they can get you have what you call the blue collar job and a white collar job. Blue collar job is more hands-on, like working in a factory, mechanic, or anything like that. But a white collar job is more like a businessman. But they said you had to go to college in order to get a white collar job. See, it was all a setup and a system to keep the fuel the system to drive the horse going.
All right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 14. This going to our people with their minds and their faith being brought down with it. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind.
Right. So all their hope of the ungodly, especially 2/3 of our people that are hoping on Obama. That's gone. They still hoping on that. You have people they still waiting on Obama to do something.
They want Michelle to run.
Yeah, they want There you go, brother. Yeah, just a piece of them. We don't need them all. Just a piece. So yeah, Michael Obama.
Like then, bro, they are driven away with the storm. Like at the smoke, which is dispersed here, and they're tempted.
Right, so that American dream is about to get blown away with the coming storm, man, and the coming tempest that the Lord is going to bring on this place, man. He said all the elements shall melt in their American dream.
It passes away as a remembrance of against their terror for the day.
Right, so they're crying out for something that's about to be destroyed, man. As this place falls, they're going to be crying for it to rise again. You know? They lose their jobs. They see the economy is a whack job right now. It's all out of whack. But they're not paying you more. The employment rate is going up, but they're not hiring people. You see that? Yeah. All right. It's all artificial. Let me run it down here first. All right. Then we'll come down this way.
The book of 2nd Esdras,
Yeah, you can go right after him.
chapter 16, verse 40. Y'all ready to say it? 2nd Esdras? All right.
No, brother.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth." It says, "He that selleth."
There's pilgrims on the earth. I mean, don't try to use this place as a place to find rest. Man, we're on a journey, man. We need to always act like we have our bags packed and ready to go.
In that day, you better like you just fell out the sky. this ain't your home. You looking to go home.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So be willing to move around, man. And lose everything here. This is not our rest. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 41, it says, "He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose."
So anything that you buy here, be ready to lose it. You know? So everything you work for, everything the people from Amazon, the people that buy from Amazon is gonna get destroyed. The people that work for Amazon, if they get what they're asking for, it's still gonna get destroyed. Look at Russia, they ain't playing. You know? So either way, it's a lose-lose situation if you're hoping for this place to keep going. If you're hoping to make America great again. You know, it ain't gonna happen. Any points I missed on that?
Oh, no, that was it. I mean, that was pretty much the point.
Okay.
That's pretty much the point. It goes into, I get verse 42, it says, "He that occupieth merchandise
There you go.
as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
There you go.
He that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard."
He said you have sown much and bring in little. So you can work till your hair is turned gray in this society, but you're not gonna get what you deserve, man. You're not gonna get it. You can cry out to these devils all you want. Ain't he on that? I think he on that. Jeff Bezos.
No, he
ain't on that.
just got the forefathers on them.
Amazon crying, they can cry out all they want. They still not gonna get their just due, man. All right. Go ahead. Oh, that was it. He said, yeah. So have your mind ready to leave this place, man. You know. He said, what?
I should have already left this.
Yeah. Unless you're late to the game, you know. But that's what you hear. If they're just hearing this message, then this will be your eye opener. What was my point? He said, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
This is Sirach, chapter 34, starting at verse 1. "The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain
There you go.
and false."
So all their hopes are vain. You know, they're hoping, especially in somebody like Amazon giving you more pay, it's gonna be probably like $2 more. And he's still gonna eat it. He's still gonna have billions and trillions.
And then when Trump get in office and start doing them sanctions in place, you gonna take away them $2.
They're gonna take that. They're gonna take that. Take it right away. They're gonna be right out there crying again. See that? So they show you their mindset. They're gonna break at some point, and and the government gonna have to have an answer. And the answer is gonna be that MOTB. We'll give you a whole clear credit. What is it called? Social credit score. We'll give you a whole new social credit score. No, it's another word too though. Payment, monthly.
Oh, universal income.
Universal income. Yeah. They got the answer. Yeah. They put the see that? They got the answer. Order FKL.
They done. And Elon Musk already talking about doing that.
Yep.
It says, and dreams.
The more so Klaus Schwab and them. They're the ones pushing. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and dreams lift up fools. Verse 2, Sirach 34.
Right, it ain't gonna lift up the righteous.
Done.
You know, the righteous gonna stay 10 toes down. But fools that are out here, they're gonna be lifted up. They're gonna be deceived by the works of the devil.
Done.
The gift gonna destroy the heart.
The gift gonna destroy their heart. That's right.
Verse 2, it said,
Whatever.
Yeah, I got an injection real quick. This is Sirach chapter 21, 20, verse 10. There is a gift that shall not profit thee, and there is a gift whose recompense is double. Right? There is an abundance because of glory, and there is that is lifted up his head from a low estate. There is that buyeth much for a little, and repayeth it sevenfold. So that's what this whole system is setting up to do. Right? Whatever you get out of this, you're going to repay it sevenfold, man.
Sevenfold.
It says, a wise man by his words maketh himself beloved, but the graces of fools shall be poured out. The gift of a fool shall do thee no good when thou hast it. Neither yet of the envious for his necessity, neither,
Right.
neither.
Even if he give them what they're asking for, it's not gonna do you no good. You know, he said they maintain the state of this world. Well, what good is there to maintain the state of this world intentionally when this world is about to be changed into a righteous?
Last year,
he got a point too.
okay. Last year I got a $5 raise. I was like, ooh, bet. All right, yeah, you know, of course, you know, we should have no rest, but it's gonna get a little bit easier.
Yeah.
The price of everything went up. I was like, all right, you know, I still got the Lord. It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of my bosses from the past told me, right? He heard my story about me being a single parent and raising my two oldest girls, and he said, "You did that on $9.75 an hour, but the economy was a lot different then, right?" He said, the problem with people is they'll go to making ends meet off of that small amount of income, and then when they increase the income, they don't keep that same mindset that they had. Right? They feel like because they made more money now they can spend more money. It's a trap.
We know all these people too.
Yeah.
They be in the churches.
Right.
They call them bougie.
It says, this is Sirach 20 and 15. No, 14. The gift of a fool shall do thee no good when thou hast it. Neither yet of the envious for his necessity. For he looketh to receive many things for one. He giveth little and upbraideth much. He opened his mouth like a crier. Today he lendeth, and tomorrow he will ask it again.
There you go.
Such as one is to be hated of God and man.
Yeah. I just take my ass to work. I don't want nothing from Bezos. I'm good. If you give it, it's cool, but I'm good, man. They give you a little $2 raise. There's gonna be something on the back end of that, man.
Right, and then the elder brought out a good point a few weeks ago when he was talking about how Massa Musa tried to fix the economy.
Yeah.
Like this system is not set up to be fair for all the people.
It's not, man.
Because if it was to be fair for all the people, then there wouldn't be nothing driving. There wouldn't be like if we had a whole bunch of money, our 40 acres and a mule and all this kind of stuff, money in the bank, nobody would go to work.
There was no upper class, lower class.
It wouldn't be none of that. Everybody would be on the same playing field, and therefore there wouldn't be any economy.
And it would be forced to go back to a barter system again.
Yeah.
You know? So to get around that barter system, they created credit.
Dang.
Tim Lee, where was that? Precept? Okay, you got one? Okay, you and then
Just going back on that point about hasting, Proverbs 28 and 22. It says, "He that hasteth to be rich have an evil eye, and consider not that poverty shall come upon him. And that's what a lot of people in today's time is hastening to be rich. All right, looking at the entertainment, pretty much looking at TV, looking at entertainment, even these different actors and entertainers or whatnot, want to live their lives, but ultimately them chasing that life, all right, it's gonna lead them to destruction, you know. And it says those that hasten to be rich has an evil eye. But it says what? And consider not that poverty shall come upon them. So they're not gonna consider that poverty is gonna come upon them. Most of our people of Jake in today's time, when you talk about the economy or talk about the money going away, they say, hell no, that money is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. You know, so that just let you know that they're not considering it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
That this poverty is gonna come upon them, man.
Hey, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 15. Oh, we got one. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with Yahweh, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. With his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them.
Now ask yourself, what would you rather have? Would you rather have Esau dainties, or would you have the crown of life from Yahweh by Shem Yahushai? See, the only thing, the reason why this whole system is put in place is to confuse the minds of the people and think that's the only tangible thing on this earth. But it's not. It's not at all. All this is going to be destroyed. And if you believe that and you really understand that Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is going to come and flatline this place and level it out, then you wouldn't have your mind stuck on trying to get riches in this place. You have your mind focused on trying to be rich in the Lord.
What type of person should you be in all your holy conversations?
All your holy conversations, that means your actions.
Knowing that everything will be melted.
We're not saying nothing wrong with protesting with your jobs, but this is the protest you need to be a part of. Because Bezos not going to reward them for their works, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to reward us for protesting the wickedness of this place.
No, we are saying there's something wrong with protesting. If you claim to be an Israelite, stay out of them damn protesting. Don't be out there protesting, don't walking out there marching, striking. You know, strike. Like, no, you better be striking right here. Strike your ass right to camp.
Yeah, we on these signs, not no justice, no peace.
Yeah, man, you know,
We ain't trying to fight Trump.
yeah, you can you know, fighting something in court is different, but you don't want to be out there crying out for you cry to the Most High.
Don't pray for it and go to work.
You can cry to HR maybe once.
Build up that case.
Build up that case, that's different.
Yeah.
Shit, the Lord built up a case on America right now. All the wickedness and darkness that is pushing, the Lord is allowing that to build up so He can come and topple all of them.
Right, Proverbs 10 and 15. Proverbs 3 and 27.
All right. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 15. The rich man's wealth is his strong city.
Proverbs 3 and 27. So like, Proverbs 3 and 27.
It's Proverbs 3 and verse 27. Withhold not good from them. Yeah, withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it.
Right. Yeah, they don't pay every day as they should. You know, that's in the laws. You're supposed to pay a person when you got the money to do it.
That's why it's called daily bread. You're supposed to get your bread daily.
Right. You know, you're supposed to get your money daily, man. Or bread daily, however they paid you. But now, in this society, they got it set up to keep you as a slave. I'll pay you in 2 weeks. So you want to see your check, 2 weeks, keep working. And you'll get paid. You know what I'm saying? So they call it a week in the hole and all that. And what did Trump say? If you work overtime, you'll get no tax, yeah. So that means you gotta work overtime to get that prize.
They like to call it mandatory overtime.
But yeah, because he's totally against taxes. Because you work all that overtime, and then you that'll push you up in the next tax bracket. The taxes will eat all your overtime up.
Yep.
Right. You gotta remember depopulation.
Yeah.
It's like a punching bag. You know, they say you go punching bag is hard. Remember that? Remember that? At the gym? He said if we punch the punching bag too much, the punching bag gonna be there. We're gonna get old and die, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When we long gone, the punching bag will still be there. So this system is made that same way. So people go punch in. They can punch in, punch out. So they're in the ground. And that job's still gonna be there doing the same thing. Next.
You put a help wanted sign right.
Help wanted up. Put it right there. You know where the spot this person was at. You know what I mean? I got a friend that was in the city. He had a heart attack at job.
At work?
Yeah, at work. He's working hard and shit. You know? Huh? And he had to do that with a woman at home. I don't know what that was. She's in the world. She's in the world.
He probably on the phone with her.
She's in the world. He said, that's it?
Hey,
Come on, Elizabeth.
So listen, I go to the doctor, right? Because I was having pains in my chest, but it turns out it was gas, right? But it kind of scared me, though. You know, I'm getting up in age, so I just wanted to check myself out. So they had me go to this specialized doctor to do a stress test. So they put me on the treadmill, and they try to run me on the treadmill, they were trying to put stress on my heart. They were like, man, your heart fine. We can't even get you your BPMs up to a certain level. Like they say, normally people get in there for 5 seconds and it's already shot up to the roof. And then he's like, sat me down and asked me a series of questions. Then he asked me what my profession was at the time. And because he was finna let me go, and like I didn't say I didn't need to come back anymore. When I told him my profession, he said we need to set up another visit. Because of the line of work that I was doing, amount of stress, amount of people that came in for that same type of profession, and this shit will drive you fucking crazy.
That's it. Working 8 hours graveyard shift. What's in the graveyard? Dead body. They trying to work you to death. Graveyard shift. See all that, man? So we gotta understand that, man. What is the Lord calling us to, man? Do you believe that He's desire new heaven and new earth? Right, man. That's what we're looking for. Well, we're gonna get all our payback. We're gonna get everything the Lord feels we deserve. In this society, the rich gonna get richer, the poor gonna get poorer, the wolf gonna help the wolf, not the sheep. The only one gonna help the sheep is Yahushua. And the sheep that don't listen, they're gonna get led into the slaughter.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
There you go. So it's about his promise that he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That we're looking for that today. All right? If they're not looking for that, they're gonna sell out, man. They're gonna say, "Oh man, I don't see no way out of this." But what did the Lord say? He said, with the temptation, He leave a way out. Make a way of escape. Get that real quick. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Twitter fingers today, ain't it? Only. Yeah,
1 Corinthians 10 and what?
13.
It's 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you but such as common to man.
Such as common to man, man. Every society, look at Alexander the Greek when he got into power. Look at the Persian Empire. Everything is about riches and wealth, man. Look at the movie 300. I am God. I can do. Remember that?
Yeah.
What do you say? I am kind. Like,
all you have to do is bow to me.
All you gotta do is bow to me. Look at what was that? Agrippa? He put on that gold suit.
Yeah.
Put on that shiny suit. And he didn't give homage to the Lord. You know, they was always oppressing people. They was always doing the bread circus in the Roman Empire.
All right, it says, there is no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man.
Right, such as is common to man, you know? Right?
But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above you are able to stand.
Right, there's always been the threat of oppression upon the earth. There's always been a high and a low. Just like there's always been an up and a down, a left and a right, a good and a bad, a light and a dark. All right, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, We gotta repent, man. Turn back to the Father. His name is Yahweh. The Son named Yahweh Shai. He's a Cristo no Blanco. All right, go ahead.
but with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
See that? So they don't believe that. They don't see no way out. Some people don't even see the danger. You know? Well, so the ones that do see the danger, these what they call that? They see the doomsday preppers or people that see the economy changing. We gotta change with it. We gotta get rid of it, man. You gotta do this. You gotta, you know.
Hey, those people be the first ones to go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah.
Just like off a show called Walking Dead. The humans who are around the zombie apocalypse, they say, yeah, well, you know, the world changed, you got to change with it. Yeah. They started eating people with the zombies. So like, hey, well, when in Rome.
Right, Cesario?
Right. One of them got slick. He had got bit, but he didn't tell nobody he got bit. And he's like, come on, eat me. Tainted meat.
Yeah. It was like, no, he's bluffing.
Nah, but it's going to be crazy like that, though. But there's nothing new under the sun, man.
Gone.
Think about how was that Masada when we were in?
Yeah.
Think about that's going to be, imagine that on the whole world.
They get put under pressure. When they back against the wall, oh yeah, they're gonna tap out. Jake gonna tap out. You see that on them police videos when they're wrestling.
Yeah.
They be already, I ain't done what? Good what? And somebody tase them to lock them up. I ain't do nothing. What did I do? Mom. It's gonna be the same way. As soon as they start applying pressure out here, Jake gonna sell out. All right? Fold. They're gonna fold. There you go. Like fold. That's a better way to put it. Fold.
Fold like some laundry.
Right. All right, where we at? Precept. Matthew 6 and 19, all the way to 24.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Right, but thieves break through and steal, man, because every day you keep your money in the bank, it's losing interest. And they don't teach you about credit card. And it's hell trying to get credit. You know, get your credit up. So the whole system is rigged, man. And they want you to fall off. They want you to fall into that sunken place. They want you to fall to the bottom of the barrel so they can just sweep you right or drain you right out. You know, have you live on a low level and get frustrated and go out there and move in haste and hurt somebody or sell something or take something, and the next thing you know, you're right in their jail. Or you can't pay a bill and you out on the street homeless.
The first scripture you brought, first scripture we read was the rich man will drain me and then forsake me, shake his head at me. Like, oh, he ain't got no more money? All right, whatever.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing of value for me? All right, whatever.
Right.
Just like these celebrities, they'll use them for their talent as long as they can. Then once they're either not popular or they're talentless, they use their singing voice or whatever skill that they have so much that it's not cool no more. Cast them aside.
Like Mariah Carey.
Yeah. All she got is All I Want for Christmas.
That's normally when they lose their influence on the people. As long as these celebrities have influence on the people and they can use them as pawns and just give them little deities to keep them pushing forward, and they can keep the, like, you know what I'm saying, like Beyonce followers to keep following behind her foolishness. As soon as they lose that notoriety where they can influence the people, that's when they.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Now Beyonce is going to use her daughter to get money.
Allegedly.
Go ahead.
Romans chapter 1, verse 27, verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind, do these things which are not convenient. And I'm skipping to 32. Who is knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So our people don't want the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. They want the riches of this world. They want money. They want social status. They want all these things to be seen as, but they don't want to be perfected according to the gospel of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And they know that they're striving contrary to him, but they don't care as long as their flesh is took care of. As long as they can see the path that they're on and the riches, they only have eyes to see carnally. So as long as they're good in the carnal sense, they don't care about the spirit.
But the Lord gonna judge them according to their wickedness, regardless of how they see it. And that's just it.
Con.
All right, where we at?
Matthew chapter 6, verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Right, they can't corrupt it. They can corrupt the dollar. They can change the value anytime they want. Manipulate it, manipulate the market, manipulate the Wall Street. You know, all the stocks. They can even manipulate the digital currency now. Yeah, everybody like Bitcoin. I finally got some Bitcoin. We don't know who the maker of it is. And now they trying to move to a Fed coin. So that would make all the other Bitcoin illegal.
Counterfeit money type.
And then everybody would lose all they got. It'd be illegal. What are they gonna do with it? All right. So that's what's coming. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if your treasure is here in America, once America falls, so will your heart. And the word heart means mind. So when this place falls, your mind is gonna fall. You're gonna be bugged out.
Yeah. Look at Amazon.
Well, think about it. Whatever you have, like your mind is gonna be. Whatever you value as a treasure, that's what your mind is gonna be on, man. That's exactly what your mind is gonna be on. So if you value this system of money as a treasure, that's why you keep looking crazy when the money starts doing the funny dance. Because your mind dancing along with it. But now you worried. But if you treasure your how about you now shining the truth, that's where your mind is gonna be at, man.
Yeah. Bezos back and counting that money like they want some of this money.
Bezos sound like what Bernie Mac said. You ain't nothing but Jimmy Walker. You spend records. On his big orders. Now go back out there and pick.
They only doing that for so long because they getting the robots in there to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the robots don't complain. Yeah.
Hey,
No, they just kill themselves.
That shit is so crazy. Like I said, there's a whole section of the warehouse where nothing but robots are running, and you see them going back and forth, grabbing stuff, putting it, wrapping the pallets up and stuff like that. And it's just quiet.
Yeah.
No work break, no nothing.
No, it's just quiet, bro. It look like the iRobot scene.
No sick days. No need to get off early.
Yeah, they don't call in.
Man.
My manager be getting mad when we laugh too much down in my job.
They're setting it up for universal income. So people gonna be like, what about us now? They're like, oh, we're gonna give y'all something. We still have some form of humanity here. Take this what you call that? Allowance.
Come on.
We're gonna give everybody allowance every week, and people gonna love it.
Yeah.
He said, what did Klaus Schwab say?
You have nothing and love it.
You will have nothing and be happy.
Con.
You have nothing and be happy. Think about it.
So at least we ain't gotta work for it.
Right.
That's what they gonna say. Yeah. All right. Where was that?
Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye.
Right. So the light of the body is the eye, man. That's your mind.
If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
You know, so the Lord is saying this: fortify your mind, man, before the evil days come. It's gonna get worse out here. Yeah, you're gonna feel that pressure. We all may feel that pressure. You're gonna have some complaint. He'll kick that baby in the head. You're gonna have some complaints. You're gonna be upset. You might want to protest as well. You know, but the thing is, the Lord saying, don't even worry about it. Your time coming, man.
Con.
You know. Go ahead, brother.
But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
See, if their mind focused on this place, and this place becomes dark as it is, the darker it is, that dark becomes part of that person. You know, it's going to darken them.
Verse 24.
Yeah, he said, all joy is darkened.
And the crazy part about it, that is, like, just think of somebody being a father, right? And their daughter or their kids are crying that they're hungry. They're gonna feel justified for the wicked acts that they're gonna be doing because of how chaotic it's gonna be. They're gonna think they're morally right for what's being done.
Look at the holidays.
Come on, I just about to come.
We celebrate because of children, man.
Yeah.
You gotta make them happy. You know, the feelings police. What the kids want.
Feeling
Emotional security.
Yeah, you feeling police, huh? You part of emotional security. Yeah.
Verse 24.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon.
Right, so imagine there's two ropes there. One is to pull you up and one is to pull you down. Which one you gonna pull? You know? You looking for something to pull you up or something to pull you down to the ground. That's what America's gonna do. It's gonna be an anchor. It'll cause you to sink. Thinking that it's your help. But the rope that the Lord is throwing out for help, that's gonna pull you up to safety. You know? All right, where was that?
No, Matthew, he just finished Matthew 6.
All right, Ecclesiastes 7-12.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 12.
Right.
For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense.
Right, so wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. So what money though? Is it talking about the dollar? No, it's talking about money in general, right? In any society. So like in the Roman Empire, they went by what? The drachma and the, I forgot the other one. You know? So wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Why? Because you can use money to pay your bills. The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. All right, America's about to be destroyed. Right? You got them on the screen, boy. So, she sound more aggressive than them.
I'm gonna walk through shooting the unit you guys follow.
Yeah. Look at him, look. You can catch him, Anthony, we look at you.
I got an interjection on that.
Yep.
This is a Sirach, chapter 40, verse 26.
Okay.
It says, riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them both. There is no want in the fear of the Lord, and it needeth not to seek help. That's basically it, man.
Yeah.
Like, riches can lift your mind up. Strength can lift your mindset up.
That's why she gonna proud snarl her nose up.
Right. But the fear of the Lord is above them both. There's no want, meaning you're not going to lack anything when you have the fear of the Lord.
Correct.
And you're not going to need to seek help because the help has already been provided for you from the beginning.
Yep. I can't wait, man. The Lord destroyed Jake's attitude.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's going to be so
I
funny.
watched this chick getting arrested in Walmart earlier on the video, and they just get to the point. At the end of it, she was like, "Y'all about to make me mad." and every time you watch watching Jake get locked up in the Walmarts and all that, you're gonna hear him say that. You about to make me, ooh, you're about to make me mad. That's the game they be playing on us. They get mad, and then we got like, oh shit, calm down, calm. Police ain't playing that. I'm gonna break your arm.
It is right.
I'm gonna
Unalive you.
I'll get paid vacation time.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Lord is about to do, man. He about to crush all their little feelings, man. All these attitudes, snarling their nose up, showing anger towards it.
That's going to be a
Like
sight
that
to
matters.
see.
Huh?
A humble Jake. I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
Outside
never.
of this.
Yeah, they're gonna be humble. They'll be forced, man. They'll never be humble until the kingdom, man.
Okay.
They prideful. They got that rocky spirit. All right, let's get Kabas. You still got this? They already passed.
Yeah, you already brought it up.
All right.
Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
There you go.
So Khan, man, walking around with your nose tooted up, hey, while the men of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is speaking you through his men. All right, so you want to take that lightly. Oh yeah, I ain't worried about that, whatever the case may be. So you going about your business, man. Walking around in great pride. I'll be all right. Shit, I've been stacking this bread up, this cheddar, getting it better. So I ain't got to worry about that, man. Hey, shit, I got my guns, I got my stick, I'm sticked up. None of that's gonna suffice within that time, man. The only thing that's gonna suffice in that time is the covering of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. If you don't have that, hey, shit, yeah, it's gonna be numbered to the sword, whether that sword be famine, pestilence, civil war, racial war, or utmost those ICBMs, man, intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right?
Yeah, a spiritual war within yourself.
They come.
Bad health, all kind of shit. You gotta eat. You gotta eat right the best of your ability. You gotta pray. You know what I mean? So we could be worrying about outside danger, and the danger could be inside.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? So we gotta pray to the Lord now. Seek Him early before the evil days come nigh, because really Judgment Day is a day for the Most High, but also Judgment Day is each individual when they die. That's their judgment right there. You know? So it's really about that.
Praise the Lord when we have some energy to truly jump and shout for His name.
Yeah, man. That only reason I agree with them protesting against Bezos is just to be a thorn in his side, so he don't have no rest.
Come. And the sign of the times.
And signs of the times too. You know what I mean? All the extras in the movie. That's what they're doing. You know? All right. We'll get one more, man. We can start wrapping it up. I can do this later. Sirach 2 and 1, all the way to 4, and then 1 Timothy 6 and 7.
This is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right, so that's what he's saying, man. Right now, we should be preparing our soul. What he said, the bride have made herself ready. He said, put on the armor. He said, what? Shake off the dust. All right, put on that beautiful garment. You gotta be intentional. All right, you gotta assert yourself into the situation. You can't just be living life on autopilot. You know. He said what? He said prepare your soul for temptation. Well, how you prepare it? All right, say I'm ready. That's it. Are you gonna look in the mirror and do that? Are you gonna do a Eminem encouragement before the rap battle?
Yeah. Mom spaghetti.
You know, do some football stuff, hype, you know, No, how do you make yourself ready? Become a doomsday prepper? No. Saving up your money? No. Getting rich? The best way you can do it is to serve your Yahweh Shah. Preparing your soul means to put on the things that He told you to put on. The breastplate of salvation, you know, all these different things. The helmet of hope. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 2 of Ecclesiastes chapter 2.
Right, putting off the old man, putting on the new man.
It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Right, set your mind, your path towards righteousness and seeking righteousness, and constantly endure on that path.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
Right, meaning not swaying to the left or to the right. And not moving in haste when trouble comes upon you. All right, not panicking and selling out or giving up. All right, or turning into a damn sinner, satanic individual.
Verse 3, cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Right, so what did he say? He said, my servant shall eat. You know what I mean? And they shall be hungry. Right? Somebody will get that, you know.
Isaiah 65, 13.
Yep. He said, what? Thou shalt be increased at thy last end, man. Not only when all hell about to break loose here in Jacob's trouble, but also in your death. The Lord said you'll have a blessing when you die. Think about that. You know, you have a blessing waiting on you. What will be that blessing? He'll put you to the right side. He'll have you waiting with the rest of the elect out there in the heavens to come back and receive your reward. All right? And you'll know that in the heavens. So, that's a blessing. That's a blessing for Stephen to see Yahweh Shah on the right hand of the Father. And for Paul to say, from henceforth there's a crown laid up for me. Because he knew that. You know what I mean? To know that in your death. Right?
It's Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Right, see that? That's what we hoping for, the Lord to bless us. When things are going ill, in trouble, we're praying for the Lord to step in and manifest Himself and bless us, man. Take care of us. Go ahead.
Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Right, yeah.
Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed.
There you go. They're going to be ashamed, man, for what they've been believing in and hoping in man. Hoping in Trump to save them. When they shall say peace and safety, then all of a sudden, what? Sudden destruction, man. All right? they're gonna be confounded. Because all that they hope for is gonna turn to dust. And all that the elect are hoping for, you know, yeah, we'd like a raise at our jobs.
You want to raise America, really? Raise it, raise it.
Yeah, you got that raise. You got that raise too. But I like a, you know, dealing with the reality. We'd like a raise at our job. Anybody would. You know what I mean? But how much I'm gonna raise? I want $1 million raise.
I would like a job.
As a matter of fact, I would like your job. They can't give me what they can't give you what you would really want.
Right.
You know what I mean? How about you just get about that seat?
You don't know what you're doing.
No, they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna give you a crumb. The crumb off the rich man's table. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4 of Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
See that? We've been changed to a lower state, and then it's going to happen again. You know, we got some form of living, you got a job, you can go to work, you can pay your bills, but then what happens when you get changed to a lower state? You can't let your mind change to a lower state. Your mind has to be heightened, all right, and lifted up. So people out here, their mind going to be changed to that lower state. They're going to start bugging out. All right, he said, go ahead, you got a point?
Hey, Con, that's why Isaiah 33:6, that's why knowledge and wisdom has to be, that's why you have to latch on to this knowledge and wisdom. That way, so it can be the stability of that times. That times of what? That times of trouble. That times of tribulation. That times of want and need, man. You revert back to the scriptures and look at the generations of old, all right? See what they did in that times of trouble. Their times of tribulation, their times of need, their times of want, man. They called upon the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They trusted in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know, and in scripture also, man, what? Ye have not because ye ask not, man. You don't go to those who don't go to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and don't ask for help. They don't have it. Why? Because they don't ask him for help, man.
Or they don't know the name.
You haven't searched them out, none of that. Seek him early, he may be found. Still.
Oh, ready for it.
Chapter
5, verse 15.
Bring it on.
See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
There you go. Don't walk around like fools, man. You're going to be controlled. Walking around like a fool, they have you out there just crying like a baby, asking for milk. When the Lord said he already got the milk for you. You know, he said the gold and silver is his. So, you know, that's what we should go to for our help, man. You know, in your job, you just find another job, man. Work somewhere else. Strengthen your skills. Apply more diligence, you know, in your craft. So, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to do enough in this society. You're not going to complete everything. I always tell myself that. On this earth, I'm not going to complete everything. But you will complete what the Lord has for you to do.
Okay.
All right? We are here to wake up the Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans, and some of the speckled bird Israelites that are scattered amongst the other nations that they're the Israelites of the Bible. Right? Not the ones that's in the land today, they're the fake ones. The real ones walking around you every day, calling themselves these people. Right? But these people are mingled amongst everybody, like the Irish, you know, English.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's who.
No.
So we can't come out here. Sometimes we can, you know, but we can't come out here and say, hey, that's a Edomite. Let's go bash him, like you know, like the Black Panther was trying to do.
Yeah.
They're fighting back and forth. Going,
I'm not familiar. What is an Edomite? Sorry, can you tell me basically what is the core idea that you're representing?
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, we get that question a lot. We'll get a Genesis 25, I think. We will.
25.
Maybe 27. We're gonna be 27 too.
25.
25-1.
19. Genesis 25:19.
Only because you just asked this question.
Okay.
It said, and there are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian, of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian.
Yeah, get the point. Okay, so like, you know the point at?
23.
23?
22, right?
So you're fine. Verse 23, 22, it says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Right. So we up here, we deal with prophecy.
Prophecy.
Straight prophecy. You know, prophecy.
Yes,
you know
of
what
course.
prophecy
Of
is?
course, yes. It's the foretelling of events that are to come.
To say before.
Yeah.
Right? Society, I mean, to say before.
Yeah, say before, exactly.
Yep. But not like Mahatma Gandhi type of prophecy, or
Right.
a psychic prophecy.
Well, I think Gandhi was preaching.
Not like the Pope
Right.
prophecy.
But you're getting your so we're and
So not man-made prophecy. We're talking about prophecy from God.
the prophecies from God as written in the Bible.
Written in the Bible.
Okay.
Only.
Okay.
Okay?
It says, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right. 2 manner of people.
Okay.
Not just 2 babies.
Right.
But 2 manner of people.
Two like nations.
If you're familiar with it, you just didn't know.
Yeah. I know the sort of the basics. Yeah, Esau and
Yeah,
Jacob.
you probably read that one before. You probably read it before. Go ahead.
It says, and the people, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Right, it's talking about Jacob shall be stronger than Esau.
Right.
Right? It's natural.
Right.
Basketball,
As
sports.
right.
You saying, go ahead.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
See, the elder is going to serve the younger in the future.
So Jacob is the older sibling, or
Esau is the older,
Esau's
so
the
he
older.
came out first.
Oh, I see.
So the first baby is supposed to get everything from the parents,
But the younger will be stronger.
but the younger is going to be stronger.
I see.
And the Most High did something different here. Second Ezra chapter 6, I think 8. He made, because usually the first baby would get everything from the parents.
Right.
So get the blessing. Traditionally. But he did something different here. He said the elder is going to serve the younger.
That is changed from the tradition.
That's a change from the tradition. See that?
Yeah.
So that's prophecy right there.
Okay.
Now let's deal with the prophecy and the apocrypha. Let's answer your question.
You have the apocrypha?
We got the prophecy.
All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times?
So what should be the parting asunder of the time, the ages, the kingdoms?
Splitting of the kingdoms?
Yep. You see that? So basically going all the way back to the mystery of iniquity, the Roman Empire was ruling, going all the way back to the Greek Empire. When he said the wicked root was gonna come out called Antiochus Epiphanes.
Yeah.
You know?
Antiochus, he was a prophet, wasn't he? Or
He was a demon.
demon. I see.
He forced the Israelites to eat pork, to eat boiled
Oh,
their
yeah,
family.
they didn't like that.
You gotta read the Maccabees, the book of Maccabees. In the
I'm not
Apocrypha.
familiar with that one.
Yeah, get your apocrypha.
So where's the nation of Jacob today?
The nation of Jacob doesn't
The
exist.
descendants of
The descendants of Israel.
Okay.
So his name was changed to Israel.
He wrestled with Samuel.
I don't know about Samuel. He wrestled with an angel.
It was Samuel.
It didn't say a name.
That's what
And so
See what I'm saying?
the people who claim to be.
See what I'm saying? If you read that book that they read is the Babylonian Talmud. Babylonian is Talmud.
Right.
We deal with the King James Bible, in this Hebrew context, right?
Okay.
Ain't Paleo Hebrew, not the Yiddish.
okay, yeah, the Yiddish, that would have been the Ashkenazi people in Europe.
Yes, Ashkenazi, and the Yiddish is a gumbo of German and Slavic language,
Right.
and a tiny little bit of Hebrew.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm talking about a point. Go ahead. Somebody read something.
All right, so it says,
Yeah, I forgot. We're getting deep. Go ahead.
it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
There you go. So when shall they stop ruling? And when is Jacob gonna get his blessing?
I don't know.
That's what he was asking. That's what Ezra was asking
I see.
around 452 BC.
It says, verse 8, it said, he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's...
No, now we went back to the Genesis again.
Back to Genesis.
You see how they're referencing
Yeah, it's connected. It's footnotes.
that
in
prophecy
between.
matters
Yeah.
over time. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So he held on to his heel. Is that related to the story of the heels?
No. Achilles took it from the Bible.
Oh, I see.
You know, a lot of those stories in Greece
Yeah.
and Rome, they took from the Bible, they took from other cultures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody get that in the Maccabees where it said but now where it said he grabbed his foot of Esau, that's representing the foot represents the end of the system.
Yeah, yeah, the bottom, the baseline where it stops.
The end where it stops.
Yeah.
Right? So now he came out grabbing the heel.
So you would think, all right, he's going to rule first, and then the next baby going to rule. But now he's saying, while Esau is falling,
He will be
there's not going to be any space between the next rulership.
it will just be a turning.
It's going to happen right in front of everybody's eyes. So as this place is falling, the Lord's going to raise up the tabernacle of David that's falling. But not like common nation, like, oh, we're back. You
Okay,
know, but more so in the spirit.
A spiritual rising of
Yeah.
power. I see. So if you had one lesson for someone who's unfamiliar to take away, what would that lesson be?
Give it to you.
Okay,
You
but
know, that kind of that's the
okay.
basis.
So the basis is that the people of Esau or the descendants of Esau will come and take a spiritual seat above the fallen people of Jacob. No.
Other way around.
Oh,
Other way around.
The children of Jacob will take a spiritual seat above Esau.
But wouldn't that be limiting the Most High? You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
That's bigger than that.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's think a little bigger. Look at Daniel chapter 7.
Hold on, what question?
Yeah, you good. Why they getting this?
What do we do? So
They
all
say
these
you
people
wanna
who
start
claim to be Jewish, are they going to take the mantle? Are they going to be the rulers of the
They
world?
talking about fighting for Elijah's mantle and all that, and something like that.
Well, what do you think? I mean, they claim that they're the descendants of Israel.
Revelation 2 and 9. Let's get that. The Bible tells you everything. They're really the Khazars.
I think this is interesting because you've mapped a lot of the ancient peoples of the Bible onto the people of the New World in the Americas specifically. I think that's interesting because because a lot of these people are talking about. I mean, historically, when they're talking about people in the regions of the Middle East, I don't know how that connects to the people of the Americas.
Yeah. Well, these people came over here in slave ships.
Oh.
That's in Deuteronomy 28.
Even the Mexicans.
No, they came over here after 300 AD.
Oh.
So a lot of the Mexicans, a lot of the Native Americans was already here.
Yeah.
And you know Christopher Columbus, he
Yeah.
went to the Queen of Spain.
Yeah.
And he used the Apocrypha.
Really?
Look it up.
Okay.
And he said, I want to go find the Israelites.
And he believed they were in the Americas?
He found them.
He found them?
He found them.
Okay.
See that? So they found us, and when they found our people, the Native Americans,
Yeah.
which is the tribe of Gad,
Yeah. North American
yeah,
Indians.
the prophecies match up.
Yeah.
But when he found them, they were playing with gold like marble.
Yeah. They were the cities of the mythical cities of gold, and they found it.
You see that? Then when the colonizers, Esau saw that, they were in fortune.
Yeah, they
See
wanted
the-
to
See
harvest
the
and take
differences
it.
in mindset?
Yeah. So the people who were there, they weren't seeing it as a fortune; they saw it as a gift from God. And
Right.
then the colonizers came in and they wanted to take it as money and give it to the king. Right?
Come on, bro. You got it.
Yeah.
What's that? Genesis 27, real quick. The blessing. Just flow with me real fast.
Okay.
These last couple points.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the point. The overall view.
All right. This is the big one.
The big one. Go ahead.
This is,
I still want to get that though. Go ahead.
this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 27.
Y'all not cold, man?
I'm all right. I'm from Canada.
I got
Dude,
shirts on. My legs ain't cold.
I'm down from Saskatchewan. This is hot for me. I'm sweating. Saskatchewan, Canada. It's right now. It's like minus 10, minus 15 degrees out there, and it's covered in snow. This is hot.
Y'all passed the mountains.
Yeah.
That's out there.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 27. It says, and the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven.
Go two more verses so you get the point, the context.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Right, so who thought to change time the law? Julian calendar. They changed it from the Hebrew calendar.
Yeah.
They still got the whole time. They changed it. You put the clock back, clock forward.
Yeah. Time zones. Well, actually,
Time
we don't do time zones in Saskatchewan. We don't.
I'm talking about America though.
Right.
You know, America, because America is basically the revived Roman Empire all over again.
Really?
With the backing of NATO and the EU.
Yeah.
The EU is basically the same 10 common markets from Rome.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
All over again.
I think the EU is a big mess.
Look at it. This is 7 here, 7 here, 10 more. All of them together. All of them together. They rule the world. Through these people.
Can you give us a hint
Oh, yeah, I
when
see
this
some nasty faces in there.
And they from there.
switchover going to occur?
Go ahead, right here.
No man knows the day or the hour.
It's verse 26. It's verse 26 of Daniel 7. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
It's not just about taking something from Esau, it's about giving a blessing. So he gave Esau his blessing. The sword. Remember that, James? Genesis 27. We were going to get it, but we just don't get it.
Okay.
All right, you want to hear it real fast?
Real quick? Okay.
Genesis 27, the sword.
This is Genesis chapter 27,
Blessing of Isaac.
verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Thy dwelling shall be the riches of the world. Go ahead.
and of the dew of the heaven from above.
Anything on the earth is yours. Go ahead. Job 9:24.
So does that connect back to like the sort of the meek shall inherit the earth?
That goes into the meek, spiritual.
Yeah, exactly. The ones who are not there with the sword, but with God in their heart.
Revelation 2:9.
Revelation chapter.
What we got?
I know thy work.
So the Lord said he knows our work.
Yes.
Right?
In tribulation, in poverty.
And he knows our poverty and our tribulation. Because he said he has the keys to hell and death. He want to put us in slavery. Go ahead.
But thou art rich.
But we really the rich ones because we have the spirit and the meekness.
Yes, and then so then those who struggled and survived under that sort of test, then they'll come forward and take the place that has been given to them, right, by God.
2/3. What's that? Zephaniah? I need the scriptures. Let's get the scriptures rocking. What's that?
13 minutes.
Come, like you speak in the scriptures. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Everything you just said. Don't miss what you just said though. I don't want to check what you said. You said then the ones that listen. Who we claim are these people. The ones that listen. If it was a pie on the third, the third pie, you take 2/3, you're gonna be destroyed. 1/3 is gonna be saved. Just like during the time of Noah, and only 8 people. Just like during the time of Lot, and only Lot. That type of thing. Well, I just not everybody, because they're black, because they just our people. Those people, they're gonna get destroyed if they Christians and into the world eating pork, shrimp, lobster, holidays, Christmas, Santa Krampus.
Krampus, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
This is
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, 2 parts thereof shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
That's what you just said.
Yeah.
And
I hear it.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried.
Malachi 4:1, real quick, just back this one up, and then we'll get the other one.
This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1.
Everything you just said.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
It's gonna burn like an oven. ICBM missiles.
Yeah,
We in that time now. They talking nukes now.
The end time right there.
It's the end times, man. Bro.
And all the proud, and all that do wickedly.
All that do wickedly, all the proud ones.
Yeah. The ones that exalt themselves above God.
TD Jake, Power Bottom.
Shall be stubble.
They're gonna be the stubble. They're extras in the movie. They're fuel for the fire.
One will be cast aside when the holy, the ones with God in their hearts come and take their place.
Right. Well, the way Yahweh shall work, he gave his life for the elect. That's the first fruit, just like on a tree.
Right.
But then those fruits are gonna bring back more fruit once they in the proper garden.
Yes.
Once they're in the kingdom and it's planted, they can reincarnate.
Seed, and they will harvest the fruits of the seeds that have been planted.
The ones that have been destroyed.
Yeah.
The ones that have been destroyed will come back to them. He said, "Thus all Israel shall be saved."
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your scriptures with me. This is very educational. I appreciate it.
Appreciate
Love
it.
meeting all of you.
Yeah,
Wonderful. We like what you're doing.
Any more time? Come on up.
Right.
All right, man. Have a good one, man.
I'll be meeting all of you folks.
Yo, take it easy. Hey, let's bring these precepts up to close with that point. They can. All right, man.
All right.
Yep, put them to work.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
Yep.
Their,
I'm glad they agree.
their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Man, they got a bad one coming, man. So that's the judgment that the Lord has for not only these heathens, but also 2/3. All right, and Esau knew that. You know what I mean? And I think he was about to get to that point where he was about to be realize his destiny. I need to get out of this kitchen. He gets real hot.
That's why he was sweating.
I feel hot. I feel hot.
Gotta say how can be saved.
Yeah, his homie was trying to be a little demon.
Good.
And they were trying to find a loophole. They were trying to find a loophole to challenge, but they didn't. You know what I mean? We ain't give him a chance to challenge. You know, we only gave him a chance to ask questions and then get cut.
And the primary reason is because every question that he asked, we answered it with the scripture.
That's right.
With subtlety.
That was the smart demon. He knew.
He knew.
Come.
Like he didn't know though.
Yeah.
No, he knew where he was in deep water.
He's sniffing. Yeah, he's sniffing. You see, like, oh, yeah.
We know what
I can't.
Barking up this wrong tree right here. Bark up. Where we at? Couple more precepts, maybe a couple more. Man, we can get off that topic. Get back on this real quick. All right. So we already read Sirach 2 and 1 over the 1 Timothy 6 and 7. You see that, like, every precept don't have to be brought out. You know, you just kind of just you load it up, but then you just unload it.
1 Timothy 6 and 7.
Yeah. 1 Timothy 6 and 7.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Right. So we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out, man. You know, so Jeff Bezos, let him enjoy his little riches, which is only for a moment, a short season, a millisecond to the Most High. That's not real riches, man. The Most High has eternity for us to have our wealth and riches, you know, in our society, in a righteous society. So we don't have to bow down and cry out to these devils for a handout, for a crumb. Give us more crumbs off your table. He's like, all right, I'm going to send the dogs by to lick your wounds. I need someone to come heal these wounds. He's going to send dogs by to lick your wounds. He's going to stick these other nations on you. I got the perfect, I'm going to send you an ambulance. There's going to be a bunch of dogs coming to lick your wounds and infect them. Right, and they're going to send in more people. What are they doing at the borders?
Come.
More workers.
More workers, more people getting stores. More you know? Where was that?
1 Timothy 6 and 7.
All right, Zephaniah 1 and 14. We ain't gonna finish all these. It's all good. I'm gonna shut it down in a second. I already knew what time it was when they walked up though. They look like vocab.
Yeah.
I thought the one with the longer hair was gonna be an asshole though.
He trying to
He
be.
wanted to be.
He trying to be.
You know who you remind me of? Blah 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 blah.
Hey, you know, he asked me about me to Tucker Carlson for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, damn, that was weird.
Yeah, they going to huddle up.
Lick they wounds.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Zephaniah.
Yep. That's what the Lord said here because new creatures, man. Don't be afraid to come out here and teach, man. Just teach the milk. The milk gonna cut him.
Come.
New was cutting.
Yeah, man. That's right. Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near. And hasten greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
There you go. So the rich man, that's known as might in this society. That's what they call Oprah, one of the most powerful women in America, because of the money, you know, because of her posture, because of her posturing. You know what it's called, right? Posturing. Yep. Yeah, what's it called? What did you say? What was that?
Right here, Zephaniah.
All right, go ahead.
Zephaniah 1:15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess.
Right, so what type of raise you gonna be looking for in that day? It's right around the corner. All hell is breaking loose, but still people go out there protesting, talking about getting a raise or getting their health benefits in the midst of World War III.
They're looking at a raising of their spirit. They would be in such spiritual turmoil.
Okay.
Back in Zechariah 1:15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
Right. Me, after asking Jeff Bezos if I could meet him in person for my raise and the job, I tell him this right here. But you know what that day is? It's a day of darkness, a day of gloominess. That'd be the last conversation we had. I still want that raise though.
Bezos. Back in Zephaniah 1:17, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
Yeah, good. Keep going.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Oh, you know what? I gotta use this precept for another lesson I gotta do too. Y'all write this out later. It was a video, somebody just put it out on the news. They said they found a treasure. No, they found a couple that was burned up in Pompeii, the explosion, the volcano.
Oh, yeah.
And the couple was clinging on to their riches. And they was in the room because the plumes outside was piling up. I forgot what they call it, but it was piling up, pulse. It was piling up outside, so they were about to be smothered inside. So to keep it from coming in, they closed the doors and they started hugging their riches, the gold and silver. What did it say?
It said, where am I? Zephaniah 1:17. Oh no, 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
There you go, man. So everybody worrying about this money, they ain't gonna deliver you in that day. And he said, you have brought nothing into the world, and it's certain that we can take nothing with us. Certain, that's proof.
That's crazy. The gold got purified from the fire and they got burnt
The gold got turned into crisp.
Okay.
Their skinny ass is sitting there still holding the gold.
They must have been Egyptian.
No, they was
No,
yeah. It was fried hard. It was well done. All right, so I think we'll wrap it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can take.
You can Acts 2 and 20. Why not?
Hey, I'm telling you.
Acts 2 and 20. Acts 2 and 20.
This is Acts chapter 2, verse 20. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua come.
Right, it don't matter what Bill Gates, all these elites trying to do, blocking out the sunlight, what you call that, trying to stop alleged global warming. Whatever they do, they can't stop what's coming. All the money you save up, all the raises you get, whatever, it's not going to help you from what's coming. It's not going to stop the judgment day, man. And in that day, what? The sun is going to be pitch black out there.
Oh.
All right, I think we'll shut it down so we get loud. Go ahead,
Verse 21, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall not call on the name of the Lord Yahushua, verse 21 of Acts chapter 2, it says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall be saved.
Right, he said his name is worth way more than money, and wisdom is better than any choice ruby, or any treasure that can be had, man. You know, that'll save you in that day. All right, not your gold and silver. All right, not your 401ks, not your family passing down heirlooms and businesses to you. You know. All right, James 5:1. See, this is what people like Jeff Bezos and these elites have coming to them. You know, you just work hard and go home and get you some good rest. The Lord said you're well deserving of it. But let them worry about the riches and worry about maintaining the state of this world as it's falling apart.
This is James chapter 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl.
Weep and howl. That's what he's going to be doing. Weep and howl. Go ahead.
For your misery that shall come upon you.
That's right.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Right. So your riches, their riches that they put out there, the dollar, their little pay that they give you, $17, $22 an hour. You know, he said what? That's corrupted. He said unjust, unbalanced, or something like that. Unjust weight, something like that.
False balance.
Yeah. Somebody get that? So their riches are corrupted. This is how, because let me know y'all get it. Hopefully somebody get it quick.
It's Proverbs 20 and 23. Diverse weights are an abomination unto the Lord, and a false balance is not good.
So just like the other scripture saying false balance is an abomination, unjust weight is the same thing. And that's how this whole system is operated off of a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, come on, man. Corruption. All right, go ahead. So everything they built is corrupt. It's a false balance, man. The dollar, this whole system, and the pay system. You know, you go in there and take your paycheck to a bank. They take it and stack it up and hold it for insurance and get more money off of it on their market, stock market. You know, but you only get what's on the paper that was written on there. 500 debt notes, 1,000 debt notes. You know, so you're only supposed to get one. You cashing your check, you're supposed to get $1. You're supposed to be able to take that dollar around anywhere and say, I promise you to pay. You know, they're supposed to take receipt of that dollar and then give you a card, whatever you need on this playing board. You're supposed to be a player in the game, not getting played by the game. But they don't run the system that way. The dollar has been duplicated because of hyperinflation. So they got to give you all the money that's on your paper, your paycheck. You know? Go ahead.
Back to James 5 and 3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
Right, so their money has become a cancer to the society and to people. The love of money is the root of all the evil. So it has become a cancer and an idol in the minds of our people. 2/3 of our people, man, a lot of our people, all right, in this society. And it has caused decay and a cancer to this world. And he said the rust of it shall be a witness against them. So all the chaos, they say order out of chaos. So all the chaos that their system is causing all around the world, there's going to be a witness against these devils. That they're the ones that built it, that they're the ones that set up Amazon. You know, that they're the ones that set up Facebook. You know, the digital system, the MOTB, the dollar system. The first world order moving into a new world order. All right? So the Lord said all of that, what that's done to the world and to the people is going to be a witness against them. He's going to judge them for that. All right? So, go ahead, bro.
This is Genesis chapter 41, verse 29. This is about Joseph when he was telling Pharaoh the meaning of his dream. Behold, there come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. All right, in likeness to America, America went through its complete years of plenteousness, of being, you know, the great America. And there shall arise after them 7 years of famine, and all the plenty shall be forgotten in the land of Egypt, and the famine shall come the land, and the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of that famine following, for it shall be very grievous. All right, and the famine that's about to come into this place, America, is going to be so grievous that everybody is going to forget about how plenty of America is. They're just going to be trying to focus on survival. They're going to be trying to focus on what wicked thing they can do to get sustenance.
It's gonna be as bad as running up to an ocean and saying you gotta walk through it. It's gonna seem like there's no way out until the Lord gonna part the river, part the sea. I mean, He's gonna make a way for us, man. Right? But I think we can wrap it up though. All right. Yeah, I think we can wrap it up. That's it on that. Because all these going into like destruction and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I brought down.
Yeah, kind of wrap it up a little bit. All right, cool, man. Yeah, we're going to end this here, man. I feel like we're just getting started. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. All right, and my precepts? Precepts? All right, my brother.
This is Sirach chapter 40, verse 13. The goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river, and shall vanish with noise like a great thunder and rain. So the goods are going to be dried up.
The rain going to be the missiles.
Right? So the goods are going to be dried up. It's just going to be over with. It's going to disappear.
Yeah, come the whore Babylon going through the menopause.
Won't be birthing out no more harlots.
Nope.
No more lovers. Nope. So with that, we're gonna end it, man. And I hope you was edified. You know, encourage another day to be in the. You know, any newcomers. Hopefully you found what you've been looking for by finding this page, man. All right, and yeah, we don't need to be out there protesting, striking, walking up the street, marching. You know what I mean? If anything, you want to do something with the people, maybe do a damn marathon run or some shit. You can run for help. You don't need to be out here protesting. All right. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up, man, and you know, we're gonna end it. We're gonna say shalom to you out there first. We're gonna get praises to the Most High first, right? So Ka,
Halayim, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Mama.
Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders, and shalom to you, Akim, Nakwatim, the children, which means brothers and sisters that still believe in truth and sincerity around the four corners of the earth. We're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
In fact, to start slowing down. Getting cold out here, man.